to be able to process a Visa card or to own account on your own. That's why you need to reach out to your admin directly. But if you can afford documents of stay in your country, you have resident permit or your document is okay, then you can own it, a Visa card. You can make payment online. Then you can just do the payment through the website, have the money in your card, enter the website, make the payments, keep the receipt to yourself. The day you have 5, you put. The day you have 10, you put. The day you have 50, you put. The day you have 1,000, you put. It will go a long way. But when you're seated on the fence and say, eh, people are donating 20, people are donating 50, 30, 40, 50, 100, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5. Me, I only have $1, $2, $3. This one not go reach anything. Do you know that if everybody, or if we have like 1,000 of Biafrans that are able to afford $1, and then all of them go and donate the $1 in one day. Multiply the 1,000 the 1,000 Biafrans by the $1. How much is that? Is that not up to $1,000? So if that is by 1, 1, 1, 1, how about when it is 2, 2, 2? Or how about when it is 3, 3, 3? So no amount is too small as far as we are concerned in this liberation. No amount is too small. Visit the website, visit your admin. All the numbers to all countries, they are stipulated in the website. The two websites that we have, Biafra Republic gov.org -contact or /contact. You see all the contact of all the countries and continents, reps and admins. If you don't find your own country enlisted there, reach out to me. Reach out to the media team. Let us know that your country admin contact is not listed there. How do we have our own contact here enlisted? You will be the one to start it in your own country. And your country will now come up through you, have a contact admin number where others can reach out to you. And you put your heads together and make your contributions. This is not Simon Ekpa's Biafra, because some of you may think that you are doing Simon Ekpa a favor. You are not doing Simon Ekpa a favor. This is not Martin Amdekanu's Biafra. You think that you are doing him a favor because you see him in detention. You are not doing him a favor. He did not go into detention for his humble self. He went into detention because of you, because he stood up to tell the entire one Nigeria and the world that we have been massacred and we don't want to be massacred again. We want to go our separate ways and to have our separate nation, Biafra. That same Biafra that we had wanted to have before, when they started massacring and butchering us, which we did not succeed in getting, that we are ready to get it again this time. Because the repetition of the same template of the massacre and genocide that ensued in 66 and 70s has come to play again. So, many things necessitated the coup of 1966, and many things necessitated us to declare Biafra in 1967. And all those things that were of necessity, they have all repeated themselves again today. As we speak, it is happening. Same template, nothing different. Is it the corruption? Is it the high cost of living? Is it the massacre of the Middle Beltans? Is it the order of the Nigerian army to shoot at sight at the indigenous people of Biafra. In those 1966-67 time, you heard Colonel Obosi tell you that we were told to kill and shoot the Middle Beltans and the Yoruba people. He said the federal military government ordered us to kill the Yoruba people and to kill the Middle Beltans. And then we refused. So because we refused to shoot them, we were court-martialed, and then many of us started massacring us. And so we decided to make sure there is a coup in order to end the insurgent. And this drove down into the declaration of Biafra. Now, there's one thing that some of us don't even give reference to here. For us to see that there is peace, because our own is always, let us see peace, because we love to be peaceful. When Kaduna and Zoko led the coup, and then there was one governing council in the northern region, and then you heard of another governing council in Lagos. Ironsi was in charge in Lagos. Because of the unity of purpose, because we needed to see that our objective was not truncated. Our objective was to see that everybody in one Nigeria were not butchered by the Islamic jihadist terrorists. You now saw Kaduna and Zoku coming to submit power to Ironsi, so that Ironsi now will be the central government. Do you people understand something here? Because we wanted to have unity of purpose, Kaduna and Zoku now decided to relinquish his power and then hand over power to Ironsi, so that there will be peace, so that people will see that there is unity, so that people will understand where we were driving at. Because we wanted everybody to understand the real essence of the truncation of the Islamic jihadist invasion that was staring us all to the face. Because many misunderstood it. Oh, okay, Kaduna and Soko. Many of you did not even know that Kaduna and Soko self was taken to be a northerner. Yes. Because only his name alone, everybody would think that he was a northerner because he grew up there, everything there. So when they saw him lead the coup that was to stop the invasion and the killing of everybody, people thought, oh, he's leading the northern people. He's defending the northern people. Okay, he decided to, because of unity of purpose, so that people will understand the real essence of the coup now, that it was to eliminate the Islamic jihadist invasion that was aligning so fast and to cut off people's head, and also to stop the government from killing the Yoruba people and the Middle Beltern people, as the order was given, go and kill all of them. And then they said, no, we cannot do it. He decided to hand over power to Ironsi. Mazi David, please, take over from here, please.
Thank you so much, our Minister for Information. You see, what our Minister was saying was the 1966 coup was to save the jihad that is happening in this present situation in Nigeria. Chukwuemeka Nzogu and all those who planned and carried out the 66 coup was to stop the jihadists from killing not only the Igbo man, the Biafrans, but the Yorubas as well, the indigenous populations. This was the plans of the Northerners. This is what they planned against the population in Nigeria, because they want to take over Nigeria as their safe haven. They want Nigeria to become their ancestral land, because their plan was to kill everybody that is killable. Take every community that they can overrun. Destroy everything that is within or stood as a stumbling block against them, and convert everybody to Islam. That is their plan. But because we, Biafran people, we love life, because we protect our own, even our own enemies, even those who try to stand up against us, we even protect them as well. That was why Biafran soldiers, those who have the interest of other people at heart, came and said, no, instead of all these people to carry this jihad against Nigerians, we are going to stop them. We are going to stop them before they continue, before they even started. And that was why these gallant soldiers, who mostly were born and bred in northern Nigeria, but they are Biafrans, they stood their ground, planned against this Islamism, against this jihad, and make sure that all those who are spearheading the killing, who wanted to kill everybody, all those people who spearheaded, including Ahmadu Bello and all the rest of them, who were planning this jihad against the population in Nigeria, were stopped. And eventually, they tried and stopped them from killing each and every indigenous population in Nigeria. And because of that singular action, because the soldiers who rose up against this caliphate, the soldiers who rose up against all these evil people, they were now damned with evil Jew. See how they changed the narrative. They now damned with evil Jew. But ordinarily, this kill was carried out in order to stop the problem, in order to stop the killing of indigenous people in Nigeria. And today, they hate Biafrans for that killing. They hate Biafra for stopping jihad that they have planned to carry out against the people. They hate Zobo. They hate every Biafran that stood their ground and said, never shall we be in this military. Never shall we be in this country, and all this kind of killing is allowed to happen. That was why this killing was stopped. In 1966, fellow Biafrans, wonderful people and lovers of freedom. Today, you can agree with me that even as that one failed between 1966, had he stopped the Fulanese? Has he stopped them from killing indigenous populations? Have he stopped them from committing all manner of atrocities? Have he stopped them from displacing communities? No. As a matter of fact, it was because of that 66 coup that even when they could not succeed, and after the coup, they started killing our people in the north. And while Ojukwu was watching the killings of Biafrans in the north and in Lagos and all the rest of the Nigerian cities, our eternal leader said, no, enough is enough. I cannot be alive. I cannot witness the killing of my people, and I'm not doing anything to stop it. Even with the agreement he reached with Gowon at Aburi, even the accord they reached together in order to regionalize Nigeria, in order to restructure Nigeria, where everybody will be part and parcel of that government, where every
Sasala, you there? Pick up Mike Sasala.
Oh, I think Master David is having network issue. Master David.
Okay, because I can't hear him also. I thought it was my side.
Okay, Stella, I'm back. Let me. Master David, please refresh your network and come back again. I don't know if you had a call. Anyway, today's program will be kind of different. I salute all the ministers of the Gospel of Biafra here present. My co-host Stella and Minister David, Mouthpiece, Brian, Simon, Christopher, Ukochukwu, Frank, University, Emmanuel, Jiwak, Biafra Freedom, Chibwike, Kama is real, and the rest of you that at the time may not permit to call all your names. I salute all of you and the ministers of BRGIE that may tune in here to join us. I salute all of you. So, as we have our topic, and we've laid a precedence, one thing we should remember is that the Fulani ministries that has been established by one Nigerian government is banned in Biafra land. Anything that one Nigeria is doing, we saw another one they call a Samoa declaration or Samoa nonsense or whatever they call it. That one that they say you can marry animal because you have to adopt the white man pattern of what they give you. Uh, your gender can be transformed, can be removed and changed to something else, and tomorrow you come back and become zombie. Man go marry man, woman go marry woman. All this nonsense that you see, they are against our culture, and we don't buy such ideas. And there's one thing I need to stress there so that people will understand. Anyone that is advocating or signing a bill that is wanting our people to be able to act like zombie and the children of Sodom and Gomorrah, you should understand that these are Islamic jihadist terrorists. Yes, they are the people that are doing man and woman on the anus. They are the people that are doing same-sex marriage. When you look, you see Islamic imams. They are the ones having sex with animals, having sex with cows, having sex with fellow imam on their anus. So this is the kind of culture they want to implement. And we want you to also remember that these things that you see did not start today. The originators of these things, the people that treated or taught these cultures, were the English and the colonial masters. When they came, invaded our lands, and were killing and smashing the testicles of men, you will hear stories like when they took us as slaves, they raped men. You hear that the white colonialists, they rape men. So it's not something that started today. The people that invented it are the white, and they want to bring it down again in your own dispensation to come and generalize it and to make it to become a culture against your own. No. Other countries and nations have rejected it. But in Nigeria, elephants can fly, and they will accept everything because they need money to collect and to continue the Islamic invasion and to kill other people that are against their evil plans. But Biafran government has come, and Biafran government speaks for the Biafran people. So none of whatever thing that they are deciding or taking effect or signing documents has any effect in the Biafra land. This is one thing we want Biafran people to know. And stop taking any vaccination or whatever that is brought by one Nigeria into Biafra land. This is from it. Also, it is on record that the BRGIA lobbies are delivering on their mandate. The ones that we have in America, they are delivering on their mandate and is making good strides, making you to know that his aim and objective is to make sure they're dragging the American government into the knowledge of the plight of the Biafran government in exile. We don't speak as IPOB or just Biafrans. We speak as a government. So the government of Biafra is the one in charge and engaging everybody that needs to hear and do one thing or another to the Biafran government. So on this very note, we declare this program open And our modus operandi today will be different. This is what happens when somebody picks up this mic. What we want to hear from you is, you see what is on top here? You got Biafra ID card. You let us know if you have gotten your Biafra ID card before you start your submission. It's a way of encouragement and a way of making other people to know what they need to do. We are here to create that highest awareness about the Biafra ID card today. Most especially those in Africa, you have a subsidized format for your own process. I will not say it all in details, but when you visit the website, you click on the option of the form that say for Africans or for Biafrans in Africa, use this form. When you click there, you see that there is a simplified format there to follow. And if you have any difficulty, you go through your admins. You go through your admins and your reps of your continent. I'm talking specifically to those in Africa. If you have any difficulty processing your ID card online, we understand that many countries in Africa, they do not have the digitalized resident card or ID card that is Jumio verified. So that is why the government of Biafra has simplified some things on that D. Is it that form in the D section that has to do with Biafrans in Africa? So that form for those Biafrans that are in Africa, many things have been simplified there for you. That you have to go through your admins of countries and reps if you don't find it easy to go through and to do everything yourself. But click there first and then go through it and see the process. If you cannot go through it, go through your admins of countries. Go through your reps of continents. So on this very note, admins every admins in Africa, you are hereby instructed to work hand in hand with your African rep to see that every Biafran in Africa that wants to harness his or her ID card will get it sorted out amicably. So keep your phones open. We don't want to hear issues that Biafrans will come and then complain. I have been trying the number that is stipulated on the website to my country, like Ivory Coast, or Ghana, or Senegal, or Gambia, or Mali, or Burkina Faso, or Cape Verde, or Mozambique, or South Africa. The number is not responding. Messages are not going through, this and that. No, you must keep your phones on. Yes, the reason why you are the admins, the reason why you are the reps are for this very purpose, for you to attend to the license matters of the Biafran government in Israel. You are at this point serving as an embassy to the Biafran people, and you must represent them well by keeping your phones available 24/7 and attending to whatever request that comes in now, most especially on this very ID card now, and also on our fundraising. And I will advise you also, as a Biafran, let it not be because you hear of Biafra ID card and then you are jumping down to go and process Biafra ID card. Then you don't support Shishi to the Biafran government. Let it be made clear for you to understand that before the Biafran government can come up with the ID card database system, that they did not build it with sand, they did not build it with saliva. They did not procure the machines. They did not procure everything that needs to be done. The people that work, they did not sit down to do it with their saliva. No. It is money that was used to do everything. Money answered everything, and it is money that goes and it is money that comes back. It is money that translates what we are saying now into power. It is money that translates what we say into the guns and bullets that we use on daily basis to fight and to kill the terrorists. It is money that we use to defend Biafra land. So when we say go to the website and apply for your ID card, don't just apply for ID card and then go back and relax yourself. Know that you have a responsibility of becoming a top financial contributor and a top financial member to this declaration and to this liberation. Do what you can and deliver what you can, because nations And countries were not built in a day. It has to be on gradual process, and you need funds, you need finance, you need money of all sorts to be able to do whatever that we have to do. So when you pick this mic, we want to hear you tell us your experience, or that you have applied for your ID card, or that you're going to apply for your ID card, or this is what you're going through, or this is what you're going through. We want to hear, we want to clear doubt. So to those in America and to UK, the Western world, all this applies to you too. We want to hear your experience on the ID card process and how you're going and how far. If you don't want to apply and if you have not applied, come here and still tell us why. Ask us the questions, let us know why. So this mic today and this program is going to be kind of different. We want it to be interactive, that Biafrans will pick this mic and tell us one or two things about their ID card. Because testimonies are coming of Biafrans that have gotten their own ID card process and they are using it already to make sure they get their asylum process completed. I welcome all of you and we move from here. My co-host, over to you, my ministers.
Thank you so much, our Minister of Information, Sonny Abarawa. We appreciate you. We appreciate what you are doing for the Biafran people, even through the media and outside the media. We really appreciate you, sir. I salute every Biafran who is here. Sister Stella, I salute you as well. I want to appreciate our leader, Mazinando Bukano, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, who made it possible for you and I to have the boldness, the morale, and the mind to speak and to stand our ground to demand for our freedom. We salute our leader. Mazin Nandekano is still detained under the custody of the terrorist Nigerian state DSS. Mazin Nandekano was kidnapped from Kenya, extraordinarily rendition to Nigeria. The courts in Nigeria have also freed him, yet the government of Nigeria are holding him hostage because of his stand for Biafra and the freedom of his people. Our leader, we salute you, we appreciate you, and we say in no distant time that Chukwu Okike Abiama will make you to come out victorious because you have already fought the good fight. And winning and victory is yours as well. I salute our Prime Minister, Obatobie, the good guy, prayer answered to the Biafran people, for standing very strong when our leader was kidnapped and being a savior to the Biafran people who even had some even died, some even had heart attack. Until this moment, you have demonstrated that yes, you are a true disciple of our leader Mazin Nandekano, and you are fighting solidly for the freedom of your people. I also appreciate every member of the cabinet of Biafra that is working assiduously, helping and supporting our government and our Prime Minister to formulate policies for the Biafran people and the Biafran nation. Every Biafran who is contributing as well, I salute each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, I have also, have you got your ID? I have started the processing of my ID. I have checked the website. Very, very interesting. In fact, every Biafran needs to go and check the website. The ID is very, very important. The features are wonderful. And I believe this ID card will be the greatest, the best in the world when the circulation comes in full gear. Because the features that I saw in that website is really, really amazing. And I cannot wait to have my ID. Very, very important. I want to also appreciate the lobbyists of the Biafran Republic of Sentinel. You know, I think in last month, our Prime Minister introduced the lobbyists to the Biafran people. And we can now understand that these are not only lobbyists, but they are also freedom fighters, just like they told us in their opening statement when they were presented to the Biafran people. Just 2 days ago, there is a news that is making round the social media, how these lobbyists have been able to put Biafran Republic government in exile in the world map. They have just confirmed their readiness towards working for the freedom of the Biafran people, because they have highlighted our plight, the plight of the Biafran people, the government of Biafra, in one African Confidential magazine, an international magazine that controls over 550 million viewers. That is to tell you that this is not the lobbyists that were working during the days of the Directorate of Saboteurs, those DOS, who were milking the Biafran people of their contributions. When you contribute, they go and discuss with their own lobbyists and tell them to build the government, Mazin and the Kano or IPOB 50 million. I'm just giving an instance. They build 50 million. Whereas in the normal circumstance, the lobbyists might have said 20 million. So after paying that, they go behind and collect their own cut. And within those years that they were in charge of IPOB, creating an awareness and lobbying for the freedom of our people, there was nothing concrete that really came out from there. But just look at not even under a month, not even up to a month that our Prime Minister presented them to the general public of Biafra, we are now having information. The news is there that these people have put us into a very important magazine, confidential in African circle and the world at large. It's very, very important. So I say kudos to our Prime Minister. I say kudos to our government. I say kudos to the Biafran people, the ministers, who made it possible to approve this lobbyist for the Biafran nation. I salute each and every one of you. You see, the Fulani ministry, Ministry of Livestock, banned in Biafra land. Yes, 2 days ago, this news made round the social media that the drug lords have approved the Ministry of Livestock. This Ministry of Livestock, I want to inform you, fellow Biafrans, is the same thing as Ruga. You see, for a long time, these people have been they have been looking for a way to legalize Ruga in every state of the Federation. And each time they come up with waterways, Ruga and all the rest of it, the only people that come against it is the Biafran people. Every other community, every other state in Nigeria keep mute. And this Ruga, or this livestock farming, or this livestock ministry, whatever their name is called, is the same thing as Ruga. They are using it to threaten indigenous populations. They are using it to kill our people. They are using it to displace communities and go to the farms and destroy crops of farmers. In the guise that, oh, they are pastoralists. They are looking for where they can keep their cattle, where they will be feeding their cattle and all the rest of it. And the Meeti Allah now gave Tinubu a condition to give them Ministry of Livestock Farming. And their intention is to make sure that this ministry goes around every state in that Nigeria, every state and every community, because it is only in Biafra land that we have prevented them from having Ruga. Now they want to legalize it just like they have done by creating this Ministry of Livestock in order to go to all the nooks and crannies of every community in every state in Nigeria. And Tinubu have acceded to their demand. I have given them that Ministry of Livestock. What it means is that in every state, any state that recognize Nigeria any state that approved the continued existence of Nigeria, we have that Ministry of Livestock Farming. And every state government will be obliged, will be obligated to give them land, as many land as they can demand, to set up that Ministry of Livestock Farming. And you cannot question them what will happen in that land. And it is the prerogative right of the Fulanese, Meeti Allah, to choose who runs that ministry, because they are the ones who demanded for it. So, fellow Biafrans, wonderful people, we want to salute our Prime Minister for saying that this ministry remains banned even before it has taken up, because we know actually where it is coming from, and we know the reason why they are setting it up. So, wonderful people, lovers of freedom, Biafra land is not conducive, can never be conducive to rear any livestock of the Fulanese. As a matter of fact, we have our own cows, we have our own goats, we have our own livestock that we can rear and take care of it. But anything that had to do with the Fulanese, it is forbidden in Biafra land. It is banned totally in Biafra land. If you look at the Jumbotron, I think one of our brothers posted a picture. Okay, it's not in this Jumbotron. I saw a video whereby all these Fulanese, all this livestock they are talking about, they make love, they use this their livestock, they make love to this their livestock, and after desecrating the animal, they kill that animal and come and sell it to the Biafran people. This had been happening for a very long time. These people have been doing this thing and nobody have risen up to challenge them. How can you make love to your animal, your own livestock that you are selling to the general public? You sell to people to eat. First of all, you have to desecrate it. First of all, you have to make love to it. Then you kill it. In some cases, you transport it to the east and sell it and kill it, and people will eat. What kind of people are these that can be able to have intimacy with their animals and then sell it to the people? That is why our leader have already said it. Anything like eating of Fulani cow should be prohibited, should be banned in Biafra territory. They are not welcome. We don't need you. We don't need your cows. As meat, we have our goats and we have our own cows as well. It is very, very important that Biafrans understand that these people have committed a lot of atrocities in our land. They commit atrocities by killing our people, beheading them, throwing their bodies all over our farm. They also commit atrocities by the cows, the livestock that they rear in Biafran territory. Most of them who are allowed to remain in Biafran territory also commit this kind of atrocities, and we no longer need it. We are going to evict them and their cows from Biafra land, just like our Prime Minister tweeted that when they had their next executive meeting, the Biafra government meeting, they will now decide whether all this livestock will be allowed to still remain in Biafra land. Because these people are evil. These people are not supposed to live with humans. They are animals. They live with animals. No, they should go and live with their animals in the north. They are not welcome in southeast, in Biafra land to be precise. It doesn't matter what the livestock will do for us. We don't need their livestock. We have our own livestock to take care of. How can you live with this kind of people who value animals more than life, who prefer animals more than humans? The atrocities that these people have committed in Biafra land is so enormous that we cannot allow them, we cannot harbor them anymore in Biafra land. As for the Ministry of Livestock in Biafra land, it remained banned. They should take it to Sokoto. They should take it to the north or to their own husbands or wives, the west. They should take it to to there, over to there. As in Biafra land, we don't need it. Because we are disciplined people. We don't eat desecrated animals. We don't need them. Our land is a sacred place. Our ancestors never imbibed on things that are desecrated to the land of our ancestors. It can never happen. These are the reasons why these people have come into our land to displace and take over our communities. But we thank God for the emergence of Mazen Nandekano and our Prime Minister and the Biafran Defense Forces, who are making sure that all these people who have come to kill us in order to take over our land do not have a field day, and they are getting the message. And I believe before 2nd of December 2024, they all will be evicted from Biafran territory, and they will understand that we, the Biafran people, have risen up to take our destiny into our own hands and get our freedom by thunder, by fire. We can do, we will do, and we must do everything humanly possible to make sure that freedom is restored this 2nd of December 2024. Thank you so much, our minister, for bringing us together once again. And I yield my mic to my co-host, Sister Stella.
Thank you, Mr. David. I salute you, our information minister. I salute you. I hope somebody is hearing my voice. Ugochukwu, BLT. I salute you, Brian. I salute you, Mouthpiece University, Biafra, Ghana. I salute you. It's been a while. Frank, I salute you. Jidewa, I salute you. Simon Edman Didi Easy Dawn, I salute you. Christopher, our detective, I salute you. We are many here. I salute. Let me go down. Lillian Okonkwo, I salute you. I believe in our PM Simon Epa. Yes, so I salute you. I love your name. I believe in Simon Epa. Yes, I salute you, everyone. Good afternoon from here. And the topic is, you got Biafra ID card. I have started the process. I have been reading through. In fact, what is really holding me is money, because I want to finish up with my DSL connection, internet connection, and the issues of phone and the blue, what do you call that? Blue point, X blue point, so that they can stop attacking me. So all these things, but then by next month, I will have been through with every other expenses, and I will face my ID card squarely. So, and you? Have you gotten yours? Have you started the process? I've been reading through, and a lot of people are asking me, Stella, have you done your own, so that you coach me? I said I'm in it. I'm just reading and reading, and then thank God our what do you call him? Our liaison office, they brought a lot of information on it. Italian liaison office, they brought a lot of information on it. So all hands are on ID card processing. So I appreciate everyone. If you've not started yours, please do. And then if you have, come up and tell us how far, what are your experiences in doing that? Thank you. And then the other one is Bridge Lobbies delivers. Yeah, so they are delivering. Biafra Lobbies has elevated, Biafra freedom, freedom awareness in Africa. And they have also exclusively published the Bridge, information internationally. So they are creating awareness of Biafra internationally and even in Africa. So we want to appreciate our lobbies. We appreciate them. So it's not like, during our leader, where we had a lot of sabos, eating up money and doing cargo and doing importation and exportation with Biafran people's money. So it's not like that now. So at least now you donate, you support financially, you will see what the government is doing with the money you're giving. So your taxes, if you are not paying Biafran tax, please do, At least we can see what the government, Biafra government, is doing, and that gives a lot of satisfaction. When you're paying tax, and here is noisy. When you're paying tax and see what the government is doing, it gives you a lot of satisfaction. And it's not like other government, wuru government, like a Nigeria government, you understand, that will continue to borrow and borrow and reborrow and borrow, and soon they will tell you that monkey have swallowed their money, you know, and they come back again, no questions are asked, so they won't even punish the people that are embezzling the money, you know. Here is noisy. There's the traffic in front of me. Anyway, can you guys hear me? Come on, okay. So, you know, but in Biafra government, you can be sure that when you pay up your tax, when you donate, you can see what the government is doing with your money. And it comes to giving us a lot of satisfaction. And in fact, it makes me to work so hard and getting this money to pay. You know, I'm making sure that at least I'm consistent in any amount I'm giving, and make sure I'm consistent. And then how about you? Okay. So another topic is a Fulani ministry banned. I mean, the livestock ministry is banned in Biafra land. Yes, so they can call it a livestock ministry. They can call it ministry of herdsmen. They can call it ministry of jihadists, ministry of terrorists. You know, ministry of chopping off heads. You know, because they're making sure they give it a name. We've understood how these people roll. They will give it one kind of name. They will not stand on that name and cause mayhem and cause menace and continue to create insecurity and continue to kill Christians and continue to kill people that don't believe in Islam. So they are now calling it Ministry of Livestock. Call it also Ministry of Sexy Cows. That's what you call it, because that's what you do. Guys, if you look on the Jumbotron, you see the kind of sheep. Is it cattle or cattle? Okay, sheep, okay. Or mini cows. Call it anything you like. But these people are so weird. They are so weird. Are they humans? They will create and modify and clone funny things so they can sleep with it comfortably. That's the Fulani cow there. Guys, can you see it? Give me thumbs up or thumbs down. Look at the Jumbotron. I just posted it. You can see this kind of a strange cattle, or is it a strange cow? Call it whatever. They will enter. They don't know how to do anything, only on cows and animals, to what God has created, to make nonsense of God's creation. These people are evil. These people are demonic. They now created it so they can sleep with it comfortably. You don't eat. If you are still eating cows coming down from northern part of Nigeria, anything you see, you take. We have been studying all the disadvantages of this their cow and their food and their OGM food they're bringing down from Hausa land and bringing it down to Yoruba land, Lagos side, and people stop it. Go any small. Listen, oh guys, I used a pot, put sand, and then what do you call it? Green pepper. Green pepper I brought out from my kitchen. I poured it on the sand. Hey, on the sand now. Guys, come and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 green big peppers I'm getting back. 6 just in one pot. That's 6 green peppers. If you go to the supermarket, they'll tell you how much it is. So listen, and you're in homeland and you're still busy buying tomatoes, buying green, buying ogo, buying how? Shame on you. You're a lazy person. I'm telling you. You are in homeland and you're still going to the market and buying all these things they're bringing down from the north. Please stop. Stop. Because you're eating poison. If you're buying their cows, you are eating human being. No wonder Musa said that we are eating that we are cannibals. Now I understand where Musa is coming from. Because all the cows and the cattle and the sheep they have in the northern states, they will sleep with all of them and then push it down to us. And unknowingly to our people, they will think they're buying normal meat. And now Musa is telling us because all those cows and meat they're sleeping with, sperms and human sperms are there, and so it's like you eating humans. Yes, one day you will see their cow will deliver half human, half cow, half human, half goat, half human, half cattle. Please, Biafrans, I'm talking to you. You know we love you. You are our brothers and sisters. We are working so hard to make sure all of you are free. But you also have to help yourselves this time. You have to help yourselves. And so, and when they are forming this Fulani ministry, of livestock, they said that the essence is to end the food scarcity. Ladies and gentlemen, they said that the essence of forming livestock ministry, ministry of herdsmen, is to end food scarcity, so that it will stop farmer header clash. No, or they have emboldened the herdsmen, ladies and gentlemen. Creating ministry of livestock, they have emboldened them. Even before now, they are troublesome. They chop off heads, and then imagine when you have given them a ministry, you have given them more rights to kill, more rights to destroy people's livestock, to destroy people's farm. That's what you have done, Tinubu. Everything about you, Tinubu, is all sad news, bad news. As if the one we had yesterday is not enough. Every day we are hearing worse news coming from you. Tinubu, who did this to you? Resign, Tinubu. Resign so that people in that Nigeria, your so-called citizens, can be free. Resign, or you're still there. Divide the whole people. Let the Hausas go, and let the Yorubas go, and the Biafrans go and create their own nations, so that they can have life, Tinubu. If not so, I'm telling you, you are worse than Buhari. You are worse than any president ever. And I wanted to talk to Gowon. Gowon, you are jumping up and raising your shoulders high of what you did in 1967. And then looking back, Gowon, sitting down in your couch, because you're quite old now. Looking back, Gowon, and all the mayhem you caused, all the fighting and all the killings you did. Can you say you did a good job? Go on. I wanted to ask you. It's a sad news, and you're still there watching. And the same thing that happened in 1967 is reoccurring, and yet you have not learned any lesson. You've not stood up as an old general and tell these people, you know what? We have gone through this way. It never worked. Now I think it's high time indigenous people go their separate ways. Can you come out and do that? General Gowon, can you do that? Anyway, let me stop here for now. Thank you, everyone, for the opportunity. My co-host, are you there? I hope you guys heard all I said.
Yes, right. We had it right. We had it. Thank you so much, Sister Stella, for that wonderful submission. We go to the mouthpiece of the gods. We acknowledge your presence. Go ahead, mouthpiece.
Thank you.
Not jealous, so ladies first.
Thank you so much. I was just. Can you hear me?
Loud and
yeah,
clear.
I was just about to say, okay, I'll leave and go to work and prepare for work. So because I've been wanting to speak and then go and do what I have to do. So I greet you, our minister, Sonia Barawa. I greet you, David Nan. I greet you, Stella. I greet all the ministers. I see Ugochukwu. I see University, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Biafra. I see Easy Don Love. I see Frank. I see Minister Tumwamwa. In fact, let me not take the time because please, every one of you, all the ministers, all the wonderful Biafrans, I greet you, all protocols observed. So I don't take much time. Thank you. So I start with the Biafra ID card. Well, for those of us who have been doing the needful and we are applying for the ID card, the special ID card. Oh my God. If you have done it, it's really hard. And I had to, I think I took more than 5 passports, and it was rejected. And you know, in the US, there you have to go to Walgreens or CVS or post office to do the passport. They are not professionals, because they just take the passport anyhow. Whether, in fact, the way they take it, you can bet they won't even tell you your head is bent, or you didn't. In fact, they just take it. And even when you're trying to tell them, please, the ID card must have to be perfect. You know, it must have to be straight. So, because this ID card with Biafra, it is, if you don't get it right, you will never be given your ID card. They don't want to know. So, in fact, it took me a while. So, I spent a lot of money trying to get the right ID card. Hopefully, the last one I uploaded, hopefully, it's done, you know, because I was among the first people to apply for the Biafra ID card. So if I'm still having that problem, then, you know, I know some others that also had the same problem like me. Now, I am suggesting, if the licensing offices can get a professional photographer that can be doing the ID in the licensing offices for people, so that they don't have the same problem that I had. So I am just suggesting that, so that if they take the passport, then it can be uploaded by them. So that done. Please, if you haven't done yours, go and do it, because when you get this ID card, you are on top of the world. Now I go to the Biafra Republic government lobbyists, because, in fact, our government, the Biafra government, now talk, now do. They do, and they say, and they deliver. You guys have seen what happened already. It's not even 2 months, and we are on top gear, on top level. So I doff my cap for all the ministers, those who are supporting our Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, to do the needful for Biafra. In fact, if I come back into this life 1 million times, I will still want to be a Biafran, because what you guys are doing, oh my goodness. If all the countries in the world do what you guys do, I don't think there'll be any problem in any land. There won't be fight. There won't be all these wars if everyone does the same thing as the Biafra government. I'm telling you. So I thank you guys. And I hope that these Fulani banned cows should be, in fact, I told our Prime Minister on his post that it is long overdue that these evil menace, these Fulani herdsmen menace, the Moredas, it is high time. In fact, so this time around, I don't eat cows anymore, because when I see this thing that is happening, all the videos, it makes me want to throw up the one I have eaten before that I didn't know about. All right. So now I only eat goat. And now that I see even the rams now, they made it, they've now made it in a way that it's like a woman's buttocks, that they will be putting their thing inside it and out. And then after they'll come and sell it to people. Oh my goodness, which one will what will we do? Even if we face chickens now, they will still make it in a way that there'll be an opening for them to be dipping that their thing inside it. Nah, man. Okay, again. I don't even want. Sorry, my dear. Sorry. Not I want. I make. I want. I'm not will say this. Anyway, please, please, sorry, I didn't mean our own men, no, because our men don't fuck all this nonsense. I'm talking about Ndiara Fulanis and what they call. So they want everybody to in fact, that's why they brought this LGBT thing, and they want to indoctrinate the whole world with their madness, you know. So now Nigeria is now because they have taken everything, they are borrowing, they are doing everything, virtually everything, and when they give them condition on that the money they are borrowing, they will do everything to make sure they get that money. But I warn those countries that are loaning money to Nigeria, you are just wasting your time, because you are dropping it in the ocean where it will still float away, because they won't pay you. It is gone. If you are in any country that is borrowing money to Nigeria, it is just, you are, in fact, you are giving them money free. Let me yield my brothers and sisters, and please keep doing the needful. Those of you that are applying for ID card, do it fast. Oh, me, I don't do my own. My own is, like I said, I was among the first that applied for it. So please, let's do the needful and let's move. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, mouthpiece of the gods, for that wonderful submission. And let me inform our people: any livestock, be it chicken or be it hen or be it goat or be it sheep or be it cow, that you see that the Fulani man or Fulanis are rearing and selling, beware. They have defied all those animals. You can imagine their SP missing with the sperm of the same animal. They'll bring another breed. When they sell it to you and you kill it, you see that you are eating just like our sister Stella said. You are eating human. I am telling you. So the best thing is to avoid them. You avoid it. They don't even hide it. They no longer hide it. It is now, I don't know whether they are a creation of animal. They are a higher breed of animal. I mean, the Fulanis. I don't know what they derive joy in making love to their animal. So if you see them selling fowl, selling a hen or chickens or whatever, they have already defied them. So there is no need. In fact, these people should be banned from desecrating and entering Biafra land. Very, very important. Please, my Minister of Information.
Sorry, David.
If you are
David,
there.
can you hear me? Please, sorry for interjecting. Another thing our people have to understand is, anyone, a child, do you know they defy children of 5 months, 2 months? They do that. If you are living close to them, be very, very careful of your kids where they play, most especially in the homeland, because they defile everything defileable. Please beware. That's all. Thank you.
Yes. And just like what Mouthpiece said, this one is very, very important. If there's any Fulani man or Hausa man living around you, and your pikin always go there to go and take biscuit and come back, that your child has been defied. That girl has been defied. I am telling you, just mark it. Be very, very careful with them living around your vicinity. They are pedophilic in nature. Thank you so much. Our Minister of Information, somebody was asking that is in the zoo, how did he get his own ID card? And I was like telling them this ID card is for those in diaspora for now. So I don't know whether, is that the case? Or can anybody in Nigeria also apply as well? Minister, are you there? Okay, our minister is not close to the mic. Maybe when he comes back. Or do anybody have knowledge of the situation of those in Nigeria? Very, very important, because I've had some people bombarding my DM asking me about that ID of a thing. Thank you so much. Ryan.
What was the question, please?
Okay, those in Nigeria are asking me, how are they going to subscribe or register for their own ID as well?
Okay, you mean Biafrans in Nigeria?
Yes, in Nigeria, yes.
Okay. If you are in the zoo and if you are in motherland, the ID card is not open for you yet. ID card is only open for Biafrans in diaspora. It's just like you trying to tell us that you want to go and carry Biafra flag, and then bring out one office and call it Biafra government office, like we have in Baltimore, and then you situate the office in Lagos or Abuja, or even in Biafra land, where you still have the presence of the Zoo Fulani enablers, which we are delegitimizing gradually. It doesn't work now. We don't want to risk the life of any Biafran at this time, when Biafra government has made fit for Biafra land. Any ID card, we will make it necessary. For now, every ID card process is for Biafrans in the diaspora. What Biafrans in the homeland can do is only to collect their database into the Biafran database system. There is a form there on the website that says Biafrans in the homeland. You just input your information there, and your information is collected to the database system, so that when we are calculating the numbers of Biafrans, we can easily get all your information there. So if you're in the homeland, or if you can't access the website from the homeland, your family or friends that are in diaspora, they can as well input your data into the database for you. Just have to send all their information to them. They'll help you to put it. Also, let me remind some of us something. When I process my ID card of Biafra on the website, there is a place that they'll ask you of your siblings' names. And they will also ask you of your father's name or your mother's name. So when you're inputting them, make sure you put them correctly, because this is kind of agrupamiento familiar, which makes somebody to know that, okay, these are your family lineage. So tomorrow, when your families back home also input their database into the system, it goes in line with the names that one of the family members had imputed when it got to the part that said enlist your family members, your sisters and your brothers, their name, you put their age of birth, their date of birth, you put their phone number, you put their address. So for now, the Biafran ID card is specifically to Biafrans in the diaspora, not those in the homeland. Those in the homeland, you only use the form that says for Biafrans in the homeland, you only input your data there, so that we have it in the database system for our database information. Thank you for now.
Thank you, our Minister of Information, for that clarification. So those of you who have sent message to my inbox, you have heard it from the Minister of Information. The ID card for now is for those who are in diaspora. As we don't, the government do not want to endanger the lives of our people in the homeland. But be rest assured that when Biafra is to be declared and restored, everybody in Biafra land will have the ID card. Everybody. So, but for now, go and input your data so that the government will know who you are. The government will know where you come from. The government will know your brothers, your sisters, your father, your mother, and all the rest of it. Very, very important. This makes for easy identification of where you come from, your village, your siblings, and all the rest of it. Thank you so much, our Minister of Information, for that wonderful submission. Brian, where is your ID card? Go ahead, Brian Williams. You're welcome.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, the Minister of Information, Minister Barawa. David, I thank you. Mr. Stella, I help. University, I recognize your presence. Ogoshi, you're highly welcome. All protocols duly observed. Here, today we have gathered like we always do to preach the liberation of Biafra, the only one country we all have and love, and the only one country that will save the humanity, and the only one country that we will never jeopardize. Today, I declare, yes, my process have begun And I don't know if I'm going to be among the first or second batch. I don't know. But there was something, and I just want to tell Biafrans that it's very interactive when I did my own process, because I had a problem then concerning the receipt, because my receipt was coming from 2 different accounts. One was corporate account and one was individual account, and it bears different names. And I needed to use it to prove everything. So when I chatted them, it was interactive, very interactive. They told me what to do to the receipt that bears different names, of which I did, and everything was good. So I moved to the lobbies. Yeah, in this issue of lobbies, I will say that our Prime Minister is not just a Prime Minister, he's a pathfinder, and he has showed it in several areas of that concerns the liberation of Biafra. He found and he always locate every hidden means or whatever way or process that will be of benefit and or that will facilitate the liberation. He always find it. He's the pathfinder, and that has been fruitful. It has shown these few days what the work paid for. The lobbyists in United States and the African and everything, our lawyer and every other thing, the world has begun to speak of Biafra. Even when we did not tell them, they have taken it up. Medias have started televising it, broadcasting it, newscasters everywhere. So Biafra has spread like wildfire under his watch. And to Biafrans and enemies of Biafra, who cares not to know, there is no another person coming for the liberation of Biafra. This is the only last liberation, and this is the only last man standing. And we will get there, and we're already there. 4 months, is that what it takes? And because we are counting down in 4 months, that reminds me when we are counting down 150 days of prayer from Oyendu. Now we are counting down in 4 months. So because we are here counting down and countdown, Fulanis are running kitty kata kitty, trying to modify their means of terrorism by creating Fulani livestock ministry. If they like Mr. Stella said, let they create the ministry of Boko Haram, ministry of 1989 Abuja Declaration, ministry of Islamization, ministry of terrorists, ministry of whatever nomenclature they want to name it. We don't care. All we know is that in Biafra, Nigeria will die. We are their end. We are their end. So that is what is happening. This livestock is a modernized terrorism method of a way of transporting these terrorists into our land, so they will penetrate the local areas, have them established under the same ministry. You are creating Ministry of Livestock. To hell we care. When you have Ministry of, and you say that is to help the spread of food or curtail the whatever, we don't care. It's not for us. You already had Minister of Agriculture. What were they doing? Did they curtail anything? Whatever thing you're creating, make sure that you are doing it for those nations you say that you are one in with, and which are the Fulani people. Your president and the drug lord came out openly to say that Fulanis and the Yorubas are one. So you create and touch face to face over there, channel your energy and everything that concerns you to your oneness and brotherhood. But in the Biafra land, you're gonna meet your water low. So that is what it is, and we stand our ground. Thanks for the government. So it's no longer game as usual. We are government up to government, and I appreciate the immediate response from the government. And I wish not only banning the ministry, that we will ban everything that has to do with the protein coming from that ministry. When I mean protein, I mean every meat, every abattoir will be closed and banned. You have no right to sell any protein coming from that Fulani people, because we can never trust them. They can do undo in order to reduce us or to kill us, to exterminate us, or do everything, because they are running short of time. And that is why you see them creating everything like this. Imagine, they are showing power. This same Ministry of Livestock Nigeria has created. Biafrans, I want to remind you that this same ministry were the ones that during Buhari regime, they gave 100 billion naira to stop killing people, destroying farms, raping women, cutting off their heads, killing and butchered pregnant women for a while. So these are the same people that they paid those things, the same terrorists, they paid all those things that are now created Ministry of, or whatever they call it, of Livestock. Do you think they meant well, or they're gonna mean well for you? These people they're flexing muscle to tell you that the zoo belongs to them. We have given them the zoo. It belongs to them, not to us, because we are not zoo. We are not part of the zoo. Imagine something they demanded towards 23rd to 24th or 25th of June last month, and on 9th of July, it was given to them. That is to tell you, they are the owners of that land. They are flexing powers in everything, in laws. They have never been in the history of the zoo. These people have enacted a good principles or law or regulation that favor you. All they do is to do what they favors them. They will come to rub the mud on your face. Even in their kingship, their sultan, you had their vice president to tell you how important it is to the zoo as a whole, and how the power he moves supersede them all. So Biafrans, it is an eye opener. It is an eye, because I'm saying what I'm here for now. Ugo, Ebrego Nambabu. The time is now. We are running short of time. And whatever we are doing, the government is fast. And Fulanese and the Nigeria as a whole, and their British or whatever people they're having as partners are seeing it, that there is a countdown and there is no time again left. So they are trying to do everything to curtail or to quench or to stop us or to delay us, because that's why they brought out this ministry or whatever thing they call it. But it's dead on arrival. We Biafrans will do whatever it takes by funding, by broadcasting, by messaging, by supporting the men on ground to make sure that whatever that flies, being in the morning, being in the night, will not live to tell the next day. Thank you, and may God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brian Williams. The Ministry of Cow Republic is now welcome in Biafra land. We cannot accept that the Ministry of Boko Haram, the Ministry of Herdsmen, the Ministry of Invaders, the Ministry of Ruga, because all these things are geared towards taking over people's lands. There is no two ways about it. Sambisa forest is big enough. If the Nigerian state, if the federal useless republic of that animal kingdom is serious in their curtailing farmer herders clash, like they call it, the whole of Sambisa forest can enter all those livestock rearers. Let them go and develop their desert. They can go and water the desert. They can dredge, just like they are drilling oil from our communities, piping it to all over Europe and America. They can as well, we have River Niger is there, we have Benue River. They can even put irrigation from there to the north and develop there and go and put their ministry of livestock farming in that place. Very, very important. Thank you so much, Brian, for that wonderful submission. My minister, you have the mic, sir.
To because we see that Twitter has disabled the comment option here for us to be able to comment or to write something. So please, when you join, check the arrow on top. When you join the space, check the arrow on top. That arrow that you click and then you see share via post or invite or copy the link or share via. So do well to share. When you click share via post, you share the program so that others will see it coming out from your end, either from the space, the Twitter platform, or the X platform, or maybe on Facebook or WhatsApp or Telegram or TikTok or social or anywhere you can share. We acknowledge the presence of the Biafra Security Administration Database Department officially here. That is a BRGIE underscore BSA. I salute you, my minister that is handling that department, and whoever is there that will be speaking on the behalf of that department. We thank you for the work. Having a Biafra database system is not an easy task. So we are very happy for the work that department is doing, and we are very happy to have those able hands on those desks doing that very work. And we salute you for being with us. And we want you on the speaker again so that you can please talk to Biafrans. Thank you so much. Mazi David, over to you. Please grant the minister on that handle the speaker first before you continue so that may be able to address the house. Okay, it seems Mazi David is far from the mic. BRGIE underscore BSA. Over to you, please. Over to you, please.
Thank you very much, my Minister of Defense. Oh, sorry, of
I
Information.
didn't even
Can
know.
you
I
hear
didn't
me?
even know that it is my Professor Choma that is behind the speaker. Professor Choma, greetings from here. Greetings from
Can
here.
anybody hear me, please?
Mazi David, you have network issue. Let me bring you down. Bring you up again. Can everyone hear Professor Choma from the space? Can everyone hear her? Okay, Professor Choma, greetings from here. Greetings from here. She is the head of that able team and the Department of the Biafra
Thank you so
Disease and
much.
Control. Over to you, my prof.
Thank you so much, my Minister of Information. You are one of the best. I don't know how you do it, but know that we all appreciate you. We appreciate everything your team is doing, including your ex team. They are awesome. You are the reason it's burning. You are the reason they cannot sleep. I also thank our PM. Oh my God. Our PM zoo needs, and he is giving it to them. Proud of the entire cabinet, both those in exile and the de facto cabinet in the homeland. We also thank our people, especially our people in the homeland. They are great. And then our people in diaspora. Please, let us do all we can to support our people in the homeland. I know we are trying, but I know we are not doing our best. And I want us to do our best. So I'm just gonna try to figure out a way to weave things in so that we can connect all the dots based on the topic here. And I will start by saying, yes, I've applied for my ID card. So that's off the table. Let's go to the whatever ministry that the Fulani terrorist Nigeria government just created. Oh my goodness. I don't even know about Biafrans, those of you on the X, and those that will listen to this, and those that are just in the homeland. But I will speak for myself, and I think I am speaking the minds of all the Biafrans. I am ashamed that I ever answered a Nigerian. I am ashamed that I ever used any document that has Nigeria on it. I am ashamed that I ever respected that white, green rubbish. This Ministry of Livestock, let's just call it what they called it, is yet another reason why the word Nigeria is a stain on anybody's identity. It's a stain. It's like you walking around and you have rubbish on you. So my people, how can the world be thinking of science, technology, innovation, education, and we are thinking of rubbish? Ministry of Livestock, Ministry of Ruga, Ministry of Nonsense. Nigeria will deliberately create insecurity to bring all the terrorists from all over the world to that location, and then they are creating this and that just to give them access. But hey, it is really none of our business because we are no longer Nigerians. But just saying it by mouth isn't enough. While the Brgie is doing all Brgie can to secure our homeland, we the people, we have to do all that we can to honestly clean up. It's like we need to go to the laundry and wash off. And we cannot do that wash off by speaking. We have to take actions. We cannot pray our way out of it. We must take actions. These actions are the things that will take that dirt called Nigeria off our skin. One of the actions, we all know about the news. Our lobbyists are working. They are helping us to put forth that new identity. They are helping us to let the world know that, hey, these people that are in the same geographic location are different. They have a different government. They are not animals, because the world will be scratching their heads and pulling their hair, wondering what the heck are these terrorist humans doing on earth. So please, Biafrans, join hands so that we can make the lobbyists and our government. The only thing you and I can do is financial support, followed by dissemination of information. Once you see that information,
Send it out. Go in and support. There's a committee set up supporting this lobbying group. If you are interested and are listening, send a message to the COS and you'll be added so that your group can continue to do the work, and then the entire Biafrans must fund our liberation, as this lobbying is part of our liberation. Now, the other thing we must do to wash off the dirt, Nigeria, from register in our database. We don't even need to come out again to tell you the importance of the database. Musa already did it for us. But I'm sure that we all had our prime minister when he was asked about the first things that the government would do. He mentioned database as one of the three things. So every Biafran must make sure that they have their names in that database. Our Minister of Information was right when he said that the ID card is for the aspirants. If you are in the homeland, please go to that Biafra Security Administration site. Use form type D5 to register your, so that the Biafra government knows who you are. Do not wait for December 2nd before you will begin, so that government looks to figure out who is a Biafran. You will be counted as a Biafran. Do not wait for that time when the mad rush will be there and you're gonna want to register. If you are in diaspora and a Biafran, please use any other form types that is relevant to your situation. Biafrans who are resident in the continent of Africa should use form type D3. Sorry, form type D4 to register. And one thing we've done is that we have reduced the amount that you have to pay. So this amount is now $50. If you have been supporting our liberation, please make sure that you upload your support document. The easiest way for you to upload a support document is to go to your admin or your rep and collect a government support certificate and upload that. If you are a Biafran who resides in diaspora and you do not have a legal document, please run to the database and use form type D3 to apply. I am not here to talk to you about testimonies, but we are getting a lot of testimonies. We also have started the interview of applicants that used form type D3. Oh my goodness, my people. I will tell you that if you really understand what Brgie has done for Biafrans, you will marvel. You will have shivers on your skin.
In 4.6 miles.
Some of our people have avoided deportation just by associating themselves with Brgie and providing their application, ID card application form. Not even the ID card, but hey, they will say to the immigration officer, I have applied for my Biafra ID card. It is in process. And immigration will say, show me. And they will bring that form and show the immigration officer. They will avoid deportation. Some people were to be deported because they are Nigerians. And when they say, no, 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 I was using that Nigerian nonsense because I didn't have any ID. But now I can prove to you that I am a Biafran. And they show evidence that they've started their Biafra ID card application. They will just be left alone. So my people, if you are in diaspora and you do not have a document, you are finding things difficult, please go to the Biafra administration, security administration website, apply for your ID card, have that, hold it dear, because that is the best identification document that you will ever have. That is the way that Brgie is working hard to protect our people. If you are here hearing my voice, please help to disseminate this information, because people that need this information may not even be here and they may be suffering. Even if they are living under the bridges, we know that our people are that way. Find a way to help them. Send them to their liaison officers so that they can begin the process of their ID card application. It is a seamless process, and I really want to encourage all of us to follow the instructions on the forms. Answer the questions that you were asked. Do not try kind of evade some questions. We actually do review. That's what we are doing now. And the better we complete the applications, the earlier we start printing the cards. We are ready to print. But you see, we cannot do it like Nigeria. Everything must be done correctly. That means you must answer the questions that you are asked. Humans are reviewing the forms, and we are sending the forms back for people to update whatever error they have. So when you receive an email to go fix your form, please do that, and do that immediately. One of the errors would be if you select that you are applying, you are uploading your international passport, and then you upload your driver's license, your form will be sent back to you to upload the correct document. So please pay attention to that ID document. Upload whatever you say you are uploading. International passport is not the same as driver's license or permanent residency card. If you are asked to provide your contact information, please do so as well. Provide your state, provide your zip or postal code where applicable, provide your country. Otherwise, it will be sent back to you. We require information for 2 next of kins. Please do not just provide one. It will be sent back to you. Make sure that you complete the 2 next of kins. Make sure that you sign your application. After filling your application, if it's not signed, it will be sent back to you. You must sign your application electronically. For your passport photograph, that passport photograph is the passport that would be on your ID card. So we are very serious about that passport photograph. If you upload a passport photograph that is not acceptable, then we will send it back to you. So what you need to do is to go to your professional photographers, tell them that you are taking a passport photograph that will be used for ID card. Ask them to send the copy of that passport to you electronically. It can be either via email or through a text message, or they put it on a thumb drive or any external drive. Then upload that. If you obtain that passport, if you get a physical copy of that passport and then use your phone to take a photo of a photo and upload, it will be rejected because it's gonna reduce the quality and it's gonna also introduce other errors, like it may be blurry and the background will not be white again. So please take that seriously. The reason I'm listing all this is that the better the applications are completed, then the faster you obtain your ID card and the less work that my team will have to do. Now, on other forms of ID cards, for people that would use type A application form, these are people that are Biafrans, but they have not been supporting the Biafra liberation. But they are Biafrans, and we acknowledge that. And they are entitled to the Biafra ID card, but they will use the type A form. Please, you also have to provide all the information required from you. And you will undergo the junior verification. The government has two forms of verification. One is done electronically by junior. That's the one that the news that broke yesterday described. Then this junior electronic verification will be used by applicants that use type A form, type B form, and type C form. It will also be used by applicants that use type D4 form. Type D3 form will not use junior verification because these are people that do not have documents. And these are the people that we are conducting face-to-face interviews so that we can manually verify them. If you want to apply using type B form, some of you may have gotten emails from us telling you to provide your evidence of support. Please do not think that this is a Nigerian system where you can just say, oh yeah, I'm gonna just do type B form and upload whatever that I want to upload. They won't even know. No, we will catch you. So if you've been asked to provide evidence of your support for Biafra liberation and you applied using type B form, ensure that you provide that evidence or change your form to type A, or we will change that for you. So my people, the application process is simple but rigorous, sophisticated, and we made it so that it will be par with international standards. There won't be room for anyone to thwart anything. There won't be room for you to lie, just as Nigerians do, because we are no longer Nigerians. We understand that we took that identity. It was forced on us. And we took the identity. We've been eating their cows. We've been bending certain things just to survive in Nigeria. That is what Brgie is here to clean. And it starts with our database. because that is the engine of security. Every other department is going to depend on that database to deliver services. So if your name is not on the database, you're not doing yourself any good. If your family is not on the database, you're not doing yourself any good. There are people with grown children. Make sure that you send the information to them. Some of our children are not plugged in. You help them to plug in. Send the information to them. The more people each state, each village, each county has, the more complete that area's information would be. And perhaps the more they will have access to government services as soon as we are on ground. So I think I have covered a lot here. My team may be coming live one of these days to speak to Biafrans, but we don't know when because we are very busy reviewing ID cards, application. But we are also on different sites. If you go to that platform to apply for your ID card and you have a problem, there is a button for WhatsApp, there is a button for Telegram. All these buttons, we are responding. We are not like Nigeria. Just send your problems there, your questions there, and you will hear from someone. We also have our Telegram channel that we posted on this X handle. Go in there. It's also on the Prime Minister's X handle. Go in there and join that Telegram family. If you have any problems, you can also get help from there. You can also private chat us on our different handles where we are. So thank you, the Minister of Information, for setting up this space. We sometimes listen anonymously, and I said, okay, this space has to do with ID cards, so it will be good for us to give some updates to our people. So I'm gonna drop the mic here, and I will stay on. If there's any question, I can answer. And please, I have to apologize ahead of time. I am on the road. In case if you're calling me and I am not answering immediately, just pardon me and I will answer as soon as possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, our minister, for that wonderful explanation and clearance to the Biafran people. Biafrans, here we come. The United States of Biafra, BSA, Biafra Security Agents. How many times, for those of, I wish you can invite all these zoo people, those who believe in one Nigeria, let them come here. Let me ask them, how many times have their chief security officer come on space, on X, to speak to their citizens on what they are doing for their security? How many times have you seen that? It has never happened. In fact, they don't even have X account. They can't even access it. How can a Hausa man that is eating goro in Daura know how to even install X in his space, not to talk of registering? So this is Biafra o'clock. This is our time. We have come to show the world the stuff we are made of. This is our minister in charge of your database, coming to speak to Biafrans who are live. You can listen to what she said. When we open our spaces, she comes anonymously. Her team comes anonymously to listen. And now she was anonymously listening to what we are talking about and saw the topic that we had. And she has to come with the official handle of the government to come and answer questions that relate to the ID that we are talking about. That is very, very interesting. Our minister, we so much appreciate you. We love what you are doing. As a matter of fact, I have registered. I went to that website, and what I saw, I was really surprised and impressed. You people have done a nice job, and you people are doing a lot of job as well. In fact, when I went through, my email was not verified until I have to send a message across to the WhatsApp number, and it didn't take 30 minutes before they could reply me, and I had to complete the process, and I was allowed in to go and look, see what the Biafran people have been able to put in place for our security. That is really wonderful. And if you are a Biafran, anywhere you are, you should be proud of our government. You should be proud of what the government is doing to secure Biafra and Biafra land. Very, very important. We appreciate you, our minister. Thank you for coming. Our sister Patricia Ugochukwu, forgive me, you know, your hand has been up, that of Teddy and Sir Williams, but we have 3-1, one lady and 3 men. So our ladies first. Sister Patricia, you go ahead. You have the mic now. Welcome.
Thank you, Mazi David and Nana, co-host, and my greetings to our minister, Mazi Barawa, and the rest of my brethren here. My greetings to everyone, all protocol duly observed. Without taking much time, I wanted to ask the question before our Minister Prof. Chioma goes out, as she's on the way. When she was explaining concerning this, our ID card, the different forms and the things that we ought to do and do correctly. Yeah, she mentioned very well that the ID card process is rigorous and sophisticated, but simple and genuine. Okay. Now, the question I wanted to ask is, you know, in the platform there, the payment has been $100, but I had her mention 50. So I don't understand the $50 now. Is it that we're no more paying 100, it's now 50, or there's something that led to the 50? So I want to be sure if she's there to answer, because I don't know about the amount she mentioned. I hope.
Okay, I can answer that. I can answer that. The 50 she was referring to is for those in Africa. If you are in Africa, then you are entitled to the $50. Okay, Sister Patricia, it's for those in Africa.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank you.
David. That makes it clear, because I was wondering why 50 now, to know whether there's some updates or whatever. Anyway, thank you. I've gotten it correct. So I'm still on the process, because I want to get my informations, everything ready before logging in. Because if you go in with all the questions and uploading, if you don't get it right, that means you have to go back again, and we just had her. So I want to get all my informations right and correct before I take the race to do that. But we're all there. We are doing it just like we did during the voting system online. It was a bit difficult, but at the same time, as day goes on, the things are being put in place and clearer for other people to do it. So that is all I have to say now. Then coming to the topic, the BG lobbies are delivering. Yes, we are seeing it, what they are doing, and the informations, and our people hearing from all corners what our lobbies are doing. We thank God for that. Then coming to the Fulani Ministry of Ruga, Boko Haram, and all the murderers being open in Biafra land. Because if people still think it is the same 1967, where they had all their backings and all everything supporting them. But now their wall has fallen and they know it. So they can as well rush to go and dip themselves into the sea, and will help them do that. So Biafrans, all of us, at this end time, at this last minute for us to enter into the promised land that has been promised us, Nothing changes it. So we all have to be up and doing, just like we had our prop saying, we have taken so much from the zoo because of the way to survive. So lies and everything has gotten into us. But now we have to be true children of God, bringing the kingdom of God on earth, going with truth, going with sincerity, being faithful to the cause, just like our leader is faithful unto the end. That's how we're going to do. Let that same fire continue burning on us to fight this thing to the end, because there's no other way out. Lastly, I just want to mention concerning these Fulani cows and everything. Like I heard you, David and Nana, saying, if you have a little child going where the Fulani is to buy one thing or the other, that child is no more normal. Of course, nothing is normal with the Fulani. They are just beasts. And we don't need to do party with beasts. We are to destroy, cast them out into the pit of hell. That's where they belong. So my Biafrans that are in homeland, Mazi Onyendu told us earlier that we don't even need to eat their cows. So why are they bringing cows in pretense that they are doing business when we know it's just to use it as a camouflage to enter deep into most of our villages? It is high time maybe one scientist from Biafra land would devise or do something like they did in COVID to clear all of these cows anywhere they see it. All the cows, their chickens, the everything will just cease from breathing, because Biafra land, not even an inch will get into the hand of any foreigner. It is for Biafra, given by God, and we have to fight to keep it. Thank you, Biafrans. I hand in the mic here.
Thank you so much, our sister Patricia, for that wonderful submission. Yes, I want to repeat it again. If you have a female child or you have female children and you have this Fulani and Hausa selling sweet biscuit around you, and every time you come back, your female child or children are running there, bringing biscuit and coming back home, that child has been defied. These people are pedophilic in nature. They are pedophilic. It doesn't matter whether your baby is 1 year, 2 years old, they are going to defy her. Very, very important. Biafrans, take note. Thank you so much, our sister. I want to give this mic, our own Ugochukwu. Your hand has been up. It's like it was penning you. You brought it down. Please, Ugochukwu, omnipresent. Welcome, sir. You can have the mic now.
Thank you, my brother. If I see my hand, they pay me in a lie. I salute each and every one of you. I salute our Minister of Information. I salute you, brother. David, my brother, I salute you and every one of you here. I can't mention them because their hands is up. You know, our lovely professor was saying that he doesn't know how our Minister of Information does all these things. Our own great minister and great professor, these people were chosen by God, including you. So it's only one chosen by Elohim to rescue his people can do marvelous job in this way. You can use Nigeria as an example and see what our Minister of Information, what the government is doing, what the defense is doing, is only by the gods of the land. And that is why when you go contrary, kick you out far away, and the love of the people disappear immediately. That's by the way. You know, you got your Biafra ID. The thing is that Biafrans, imagine someone like me who preach every morning and night now tell you that I won't apply. You will not be disappointed. Of course, you'll be disappointed. But the point here, I want to tell you that a week after the thing was launched, I applied. A week or 2 weeks, I applied. And there was the reason why I applied, because I want to get myself clean from that identity of cow. And, you know, that identity of corruption. That is a disease. And if you don't do yourself a favor in any category to just go in there and get yourself out of that evil, that company. Get yourself out of commodity of the British folks. You get a great opportunity to have a wonderful people who can see from far to create something that can get yourself out of this mess. Because the worst thing that can happen to you is to be a Nigerian on this planet Earth. If you're a traveler, you are back home. The worst thing that can happen to you to have identity with these corrupt, inhuman individuals. So the best thing you can do, any category you fall in, just get in there and get yourself that identity. As long as you are a Biafran, you have to do that immediately. Because the only thing that keep you as a Biafran right there in the zoo is that gun on your head that keep you as one, and help the enablers to help them as a gatemen, who they call governors and senators. So the only thing you can do yourself is go there and register yourself as a Biafran. You have done what the spirit of the land and what your government, who is after God, is them. And they are doing absolutely so much, and they have shown so much love to you. Then you should show love to yourself by registering and feel that, just disease yourself from the zoo. I have done that. And when I was doing it, it took me time. One of us here helped me. After everything, 2 weeks or 3 weeks, my document was pending. No matter how busy I was, when I get to contact the administration, you cannot believe that, because I don't have that time to chat. But these people put me on call. One of their best put me on call and fix everything instantly. Even to the extent that I forgot the date because of the receipt. He has to go in by himself and find that. I was telling him another date that I paid. And he started laughing. He said, "It's not that date, it's this one that I have seen your receipt." To tell you the kind of government you have. Extraordinary. He's doing it like something he's doing to himself, because he's doing it to one of his citizens. Not that because of Ugochukwu Biafra, I don't know who I am. But he did, he was following everything, and just take less than 15 minutes. I was in my car calling, and everything was actually fixed. So this wonderful government, they have one thing in mind. They have seen you suffer hell in the hand of non-identified person. You don't have identity as a Nigerian, but they have brought something for you. They carry you like an egg. So you just go there and do yourself a favor and get yourself from this garbage, this Fulani entity called Nigeria. I've done mine. And also, the only thing that haven't been able to do is for our convention, which I know that I am very close. It's just the time. Let me not lie to myself, but I'm gonna do that as soon as possible. And when you come to the Biafran lobbies, these are, you can see what the lobbies, to the extent that one of the lobbies have seen how passionate you are about your country. He has seen how wonderful your leader, your prime minister, the arrowhead is. He even described him as the face of Africa. Please, African people should not be angry, but this man has a vision of, he loves human. He has that beautiful name that Igbo people call Madu, the beauty of life. It's not a pride, but it's something that he desire, he want, and he wanna do it. They are even so proud to hold your flag, to tell you how much they hold your flag, to take a picture, to tell you that they know what you seek for. So what about you as a Biafran? What are you waiting for? Your lobbies even love you with passion. These are people who are supposed to just do their job, but they see you as their own, and we love them. There is something about Biafran people I love so much about. When you are doing something, you are doing the right track and honest, and just what they know that you're doing the right thing. Biafran so much in love with you, and these people will be loved as long as they are doing their job as they're doing it right now. You'll be loved forever, because the people that is in love with you are extraordinary people. and they are all over the whole world. You will be loved from every four corner of the planet Earth. Even when we move to our ancestral land as the Exodus, you will be welcomed with a lot of hands open with hug. They are doing a wonderful job, and we love them so much. And when you come to Fulanese, listen, Fulanese, they only, that is why they want to keep one Nigeria. The food they bring for you is poison. The government they control is put gun on your head without no benefit, just to keep you in that one Nigeria. That is only thing. The food they want, they bring food for you in one Nigeria to poison you. They bring killers for you in the name of security. They bring enablers for you in the name of governance. They bring, they mention names of a viable road that will be fixed. They hand the money in the hands of somebody in the name of leader and advise him to squander the money. They keep your place in everything that Fulani. That is why a video said that one of our ancestors said that the worst thing that can happen to us as a Biafran is to be in one place, be in one place with with the Fulanis in the name of one Nigeria is the worst thing that can happen to us. So you now, what is the goal of a Biafran? Avoid everything that comes from the Fulanis. Everything that gets to do everything. There is no livestock. It's just a poisonous, pregnant, full of sperm of a Fulanis inside there, and you killing and eating. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? So we just have to avoid everything that gets to do with Nigeria. We can train this in our places. You can buy these things from the Biafran territory. And our Minister of Information made mention of the Biafran Defense Force. I salute them, and I salute our PM, and I salute our leader Martin Nandikano. I salute our Biafra Defense Force. You know, he made mention of this. He described them that you can go out and meet your children, meet your wife, meet your girlfriend, meet your husband. But these particular wonderful people, they have the same family, but they have chosen to defend ancestral land. And you that is working just to make sure one, two, just that your dollar into that account that can enable these wonderful people to do their job in a marvelous way as they are doing. I don't think that is so difficult for you to do, because you have the time to go to your work, you meet your family. But these brothers and sisters, they find it difficult to, they have decided to protect our home, our land. So what stop you? Imagine you, let us swap. For them to be in your position, you go to that position. You know what it is, and you know the people they are fighting is not just a military that is declared that, okay, we are fighting Biafra, we want to stop. These people comes in the name of peacekeeping. Everything they come for is it's just against us. Then some of them in Boko Haram, they wear that uniform. They don't have a database that identifies them that these are terrorists. So imagine they have to crack their brain. They have to avoid you that is walking around, some of you that is Thomas of Nanyekwe. This is extraordinary work. But we, those that need to contribute every week, if we can do it, 50,000, 100,000, 1 million people, $1, $50, $50, $100, how much do you have? We can fund them extraordinary, extraordinary that they do, for them to have enough fund. The government, you see what they are doing. So every week, just to do something, do it with your clean heart. That this is my responsibility. This is this is not Ogaga Digide, not forever, my people. This is just a matter of time. A matter of time. When I say that I don't have time to go and register for it's not mean that I am, because every week you must do something. It does not matter how difficult it is. You must put I must put something there. Even if when I miss a week, I have to, if it is, let me just give an example, $25 for this. Next week you have to make it 50, because this is what you need to, You are not doing it for Simon Ekman Joko, the prime minister. You are not doing it for Joy. You are not doing it for Parawa. You are not doing it for the Biafran defense. You are doing it for yourself. Because you see the people, imagine the people of Benue, if they have prime minister. There's a brother speaking up from there now. He said that they are coming to their village, they open gun, they shoot everyone. So please, this is no more. You have seen Nigeria what it is. You have seen the kind of people they put in your place as leaders. These are enablers, the gatekeepers who help them to watch Biafran territory on the behalf of the jihad. Nothing more, nothing less. Your example is Ifan Yoba. He was in UK and his children telling you how their father would turn that place to New York. But his father is there giving drugs to people to be selling to our people to make them go crazy. But his children is in UK. So my people, you have a fight right here. And there are professionals right there. So please, it's next tomorrow, Saturday. Whatever. Do not look, say, Ugo, is giving $3. That's why your $1 is too small. Put it there, as our Minister of Information said. So please, my lovely people, I know you are capable. You can do it. Do not look at enablers who have hope to be PG and they will never be, because Biafra will come. They will go to Sokoto and be it in a Sharia place where they will cut off their hand or whatever. But that is by the way. So please, we move. I salute each and every one of you. Thank you so much, my Minister of Information. I salute our Defense Force, one of the best in the world. If you don't like it, that's your problem. But they are doing extraordinary job. You cannot handle what they are handling because they are facing a terrorist state. They're facing one of the most organ harvesting company in Africa called Nigeria. I said it in a record. Yes, that's, if you argue with me, go and make your research. They are facing the most scam they are facing the most something that the most gullible monkeys, inhuman. So please, let's do this. It's next tomorrow. Even if you are not have chance to come on it, do what you need to do. Put it there. The government is watching. Osokwage, Roa, Alan Nagaro, Alaja, Bodani, Nameku Ife. So if you deceive yourself, the land is a spiritual, highly spiritual. Don't lie to yourself. We move. I salute each and every one of you.
Thank you so much, our brother Ugochukwu, for that wonderful submission. The land of Biafra is a land that is blessed. It's a highly spiritual land, the land of our ancestors. Ndibo, don't come and desecrate our land. Our ancestors will never be happy with you. Don't bring something that will desecrate our land. Allowing the Fulanis to come to our land with their sex cow is abomination, and our ancestors will not approve of that. Very, very important. If you are a Biafra, anywhere you are. What is, sister? Are you there?
I'm here.
What
Oh,
is,
David.
sister? Also,
Yes, I'm here, David. I'm here. Thank you, David, and I'm here. Good afternoon from here. Good afternoon. I salute our Minister of Information, Sarni Akbarawa. I salute you. Thank you very much for your hard work. I salute my able leader, Mazi Simon Ekpa. That is my leader because he's the one that opens my eye to, to receive the holy water, the Holy Ghost. I salute my leader as well, Mazi MNK. I salute my darling sister leader as well, Professor Shoma. I salute you. Thank you. Thank you. This is your worry sister, the only pigeon girl. Thank you, everyone. All our minister here, protocol observe. As na they talk am. So now so I take and say salute to now. Make me a call with my pigeon again. No, now I sabi do better. As I not gree speak my language, me I not sabi speak their language too. Oh. Now my own now I sabi speak. The ID card, me I don't do my own. No be today. I don't do one. They don't help me. I don't do my own. I dey wait for the day when on the 28th go come. Make we go write our name with golden pen. You see, and I don't get new information when our minister just tell us now say with that paper, because I know people where I did, so they not get paper and they're there for deportation camp. So this one are good news for me now to go tell them make their user and take get paper for here, because they don't they fight since for how many years now for them to get paper, but they don't go put them now say they not grant them whatever they take fight. I don't know what they take fight, but they not grant them. So this one are very good news for me to pass on to them so that they can fight it. You know, they are in the UK here. So that one another good thing. Thank you, my minister, for telling us this. A very good eye opener for us that we are doing things they do, they show. You see, now be our name now. They do it, they show. So if they not fit follow us, now they sabi. They say follow the leader, and now the leader will they follow and they show us roads. And who blind self they see for this our governor, this our government when you dey for diaspora here. So if you blind for zoo, if you blind for anywhere where you dey, anyhow it be you must dey see to see what they do for us. If you deaf say you need to hear, you must dey hear for what they do, the good thing when they do. See, and another good thing, me be so I blind, my ear deaf before for this new information when they just give us now. So many people there when they be deaf and dumb when you don't know what they happen. So and our government they do am, you go must hear by force. They do am, they show you must see am by force. That be this our government. So we must follow who know road, take they go, so that we not go carry last. We must follow who know road, so that our eye go open. We must follow who know road, so that we go fit teach others. That's why we are here. Now to teach others, to make people know say yes, we not be talking and do. We know the miss West. We not be Nigeria where we say the devil they drag their people to enter pit, make they go permit them. But this our Biafra, so we they fight for each other. We fight for each other, even though you not know himself. Another person they will go teach you. When I they do my ID card, I don't know him, but there's a number there that I called. The number when I called, so it's just like I said, the number just did that way, they wait for me. Now say just talk me through. He just said send this one, send this one. Before I know, they say congratulations, your ID card is already. So now for me to receive and now they wait for. So people they will go help you. If you say you don't know yourself, you blind, call the number when you're inside there when you start. If you go to the portal, you go see number there. Call them, they go talk you through. Not take 3 days, stay fill am. You're not supposed to take 3 days at all at all. Now just for you to put your money. I don't know whether they don't lower the price for diaspora when I only homeland. Now only that one now come the way David and say now only people for homeland now they reduce them for. I think say they say the people where they for homeland they never begin do ID card. So I'm very sure say that £50 that $50 now for people for diaspora now they reduce them for. I beg my sister, if not so, make you let us know whether now only people for homelands now now they put the $50 for, so that we go know. David Nana, you
Sorry,
dey do some
sister.
eh?
The $50 na people in Africa.
Okay,
Africa.
Africa.
For homeland, they never start to dey do
To the
ID
do.
because of the situation in that
Okay.
contraption. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So my people, you don't hear am now. Now people when they there for Africa, when be say it easy for them well. Now the night they do am for $50. So make una not cry for them. Say they do am $50 because we don't see road past them. Wherever we there for this obodo yibo, we they see road past them because all of them so they see the darkness. Whether Africa no be Africa, all of them are one. They darkness and they won't come out. So make the book will allow them pay the $50 so that you go fasting, you go quicking for them to do. And if you're not sabi do the paper, I beg, go inside the form, you go see telephone number there, call them and they go help you do them. Thank you very much. This our Fulani matter when we dey talk so. They don't say for 2 months, they go begin carry Fulani cow from Warri to Kogi. They say for 2 months, so now they go to take the train, where they take they carry human being. They want to take and take the pack Melu, they come from north first to come our land for a whole 2 months. Now they say they won't do it. So our people, when they there for there, I don't tell them, say, make they do the needful. When the cow come, may they send them go judgment, because we not need cow, we will not get cow of minister for our own. For where they dey, so we know they do minister of Urobo Isoko for them. So they not go carry minister of cow come put for our side. Our PM don't talk say he not want time. And I know say our side that worry now Urobo Isoko. So as the cow that they reach there, now so we go they send them to judgment, because we not want them so. And our boys them so I don't tell them they don't ready. Make they come for that 2 months. They go the year go to for their body too. They go change their destination. They go carry and go Sabisa Forest. Now then they go carry this their cow. They go, because we don't want them here. We need they eat cow. We need they eat cow. We be riverine people. Now fish now we they eat. We rather catch koto. We go eat koto than melu. We not want melu. We go rather eat crab than melu. We not want melu. We go rather eat shrimps than melu. We not want melu. So carry your melu, go Sabisa Forest. I mean, take and take go feed your people where you don't take make sense trade. We not want them. So carry and go far from us. So because our leader don't talk us, he don't talk us, and I say it go be as they come, and so we go to throw for inside river. That on our Koran one, I want deep for river. So now cow, now we go fair deep for that river, and on our eye go clear. Now say make I come talk small though, before people go hear what did they happen. All the melu that they go there inside river, they wait for them. Thank you very much, my brother David. God bless you. Thank you. Let me eat my mic for now. David Nana, don't hit my mic. Oh, I don't know whether you did there. Or Sir William, you can take over if David is not there.
Okay, my sister. Am I being heard? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. Maybe Mr. David, Dr. David is maybe busy now. I greet my minister, Senat Barawa. I greet all the ministers present. My brother Kama, please go on with your submissions. Thank you very much. Mr. Kama, are you around? Oh, what's going on?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
please. Who can go ahead now? Kama is ready. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Kama is requesting again, reconnecting. Okay. I'm seeing two Kama, yeah? Okay, Mr. Benawa.
King Gershon can go. King Gershon is from the
Okay.
homeland.
Okay, King Gershon, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello. Hello, good evening. Yeah. Good afternoon, sir.
So, go ahead. Good afternoon, my
Can you hear
brother. You're
me?
welcome. Yes, very loud and clear.
Okay,
Go
thank you,
on.
sir. Good afternoon from here, from Homeland.
All right.
I greet everyone there. I greet everyone from our brother Parawa Sunday, David, Sir William, everybody. I greet you now. I greet our security agent there. I have one question to ask, please. I was listening to our government, one of our government here, we say that in Africa we can use $50 to just to register for the just to register for the ID card. Please, we are in the homeland. How can we do that? I want to know, please.
Okay, my brother. I think Dr. David have already answered that question. The people in the homeland, I think there's no provision for payment for now. Because me, myself, I applied and from homeland, although from DC, there was no provision for me to pay any money.
Okay.
So we wait at the right time to ask the minister question. So you can go on with your submission.
Okay, please. And one thing is that I want to ask another question, please. How can we, people from the homeland, how can we pay our dues? Because I've been trying to ask people, and I don't want to ask other people for the street so that I will not fall into victim. So I want to ask you guys, how can we do our tax and other payment in the homeland? How can one go about
Well,
that?
well, have you voted
Yes. I
for the
voted on the
referendum?
as in, I voted
Okay,
online.
okay. And you know your
I
state?
know my
Do you
state.
know
I
your
know my
state?
state. From in
For the 40 state,
eh?
for the 40 state of Biafra, United States of Biafra.
Yes, I know my own state. I know my story. Ibom State. You know Ibom State.
Okay. Okay. What you do, I think you have to follow Dr. David or Mr. Snow or um, any of the ministers.
I follow one of.
Follow them
I
and
follow
then they
almost
will.
everybody here. I follow
Okay.
almost everybody on this planet. This
Okay.
X.
Okay. Just hold on. Let the minister come back to Mike. Mr. Sana Barawa. When he comes, he will address that
Okay.
question
Okay,
properly.
sir.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
sir. I'm waiting. Thank you.
It's all right. Mr. Benowa, you can pick up the mic.
Well, thank you very much, Sir Williams. Thank you, our Minister of Information and Communication, David. Thank you as being a co-host here, and also thank our professor who was talking earlier on. But I'm sure maybe he's listening anonymously, or maybe he's gone out of the space. Anyway, I thank every one of you that's listening, and all the speakers. So you got Biafra ID card? Absolutely. The very first week that it was announced, I registered for it and I paid. So unfortunately, when our professor was talking about it this just few minutes ago, so I just went to my email. I saw that probably there's some information that I need to put there, because over 3 months ago, I think March that I applied. You can see how long, because I've been pursuing and sending messages. I've not even seen if it is accepted or something like that. But unfortunately, when I did communicate with one of them, they said that they've not yet started reviewing of the ID cards. But lo and behold, they have started, and mine was absolutely suspended at the moment, so that I need to do some other things, which is I think they said the signature of my own side should be on a plain piece of paper, which I did, but probably maybe I cut the paper into two. Maybe they want the A4 size, but I did it at the center of the A4 size now, which I did down. But unfortunately, when I snap it, it's still showing gray background. I know, anyway, that could be maybe they may understand about that. And the other side is that maybe I uploaded the passport photograph that is not as say it's not digital. Look at the problem we're having here. I went to a digital photograph here that normally do the ones for the British passport if I want to apply. So that is the passport I uploaded. So I don't know if why it wasn't acceptable. But meanwhile, I will try as much as possible to go back, although it's £15. So the other one is wasted there, because it just last 2 or 3 months ago, which we were told to get at least 6 months passports. Below 6 months, it should not be more than 6 months. So it's just a welcome idea, but I'll try and do other one. Otherwise, I have digital camera here that my son can take my photograph with the digital and upload it. So I don't know if that would be acceptable. But unfortunately, our professor is not here now, so that he could as well give me that something. Because if I go back to the same people that do this passport photography in UK, they're still going to do the same thing. So that is the problem here. Then the document I uploaded, which is absolutely, they say it doesn't confine with what I did, because at some point I went back to the application form. They'll say update. I'll keep updating. So I was thinking probably maybe in the first instance it was acceptable. But when I go back there to check after a month, they say update. So probably that update is just permanent there. But I just click on update and I see, so probably maybe they want me to download. I'll re-download. I'll download half page of front page of my international passport. So unfortunately, I did not put the second page. So that has been settled. Anyway, I'm going to sort that out. About the lobbyist issue, they are absolutely working fine. And we are proud. I'm proud personally. And I'm sure everyone here do, and those who are listening, that we have a prime minister who is unshakable, who is straightforward. And what he says is, we do this, he do it. Look at the lobbyists, they are working fine. And absolutely everybody is happy about it. And his cabinet, look at our, I don't know if I should say Coco them. It's more than that anyway, because as at that time, there was no, rife of this communication we're having now, digitally or internet. But thank God we have our communication information minister who is working assiduously, very, very well and working hard. The lobbyists are working very well. You see this Ministry of Animal Cow. It's animal cow. We don't want it in our land. I'm sure maybe if we can look into it so that we will flood our land, Biafra land, with piggeries. All of them from the boundary of Biafra. Pig. I think they hate ham, but a lot of them are eating ham here. I'm sure. If I'm not secretly they're eating ham. No wonder we have Hamas, because they have been eating ham now. So they are Hamas. Anyway, we don't want Ministry of Herdsmen, Ministry of what do you call it? The animal husbandry, or whether they are fowl husbandry or cow husbandry or goat husbandry in Biafra land. They should not know it now, because otherwise I would have loved one day so that our angel from above will just pour petrol on all their animal. You just catch fire once from above without them knowing, including them, so that they will burn alive. I am telling you, we don't want their cattle in Biafra land. From our border, they should know that. Thank you very much. Every other thing, fingers crossed. Okay, my Biafra Republic government ID card professor is here. So that's the problem I'm facing, because I went to, as I said earlier on, since you are here, I went to our digital something here in what's the name of that digital photo. So I did it digitally, and they gave me a code, which means that code, if I put it, they say I have only 3 weeks, and that as at the time I put it, the time I applied, if I put a digital code, it will have expired by now, because after that it will go off the space online. So that is why I just put the photograph, put it on my, send it to my laptop, and downloaded it on that place. So looks like the photograph is not clear, which I'm sure, because I've got the information that I was sent by the BSA, which is 1, 2, and 3, which I mentioned earlier on. Thank you very much for giving me the mic. I yield now. Thank you.
Okay, my brother, thank you for that wonderful submission. And I believe the ministers are here, heard what you said. I don't know, Dr. David, are you there? Okay. And please, if you want to speak, raise up your hand so that we can appropriately call you for your submissions. I greet the Biafrans all over the world again, once again, the real soldiers of Elohim Chukwu Kabiam that are gathered here. Okay, Dr. David, no problem. When you are ready, we'll take up the microphone. Thank you. Greetings once again, our leader, Ahamadike, our Prime Minister, Eba Simon Njoko, the Ebubedike one. Greetings to you. My Minister, Sonia Barawa, I greet you once again. All the ministers that are gathered here, all the blessings of God to you all. Yes. My ID card I have already applied. Last time I asked our Prime Minister question regarding those that have address in America and in Canada, and he said we can go ahead and apply since we are in Nigeria, we are in the zoo, and I have done that. I submitted, but there's no response to my submission yet. The area that I have challenges is that where I think there's a place that is required to be sent passport photograph. There I sent my visa and a document. When they say document to be uploaded, and I sent visa, and then I filled all the relevant questions that were asked, and then get to submission stage. I submitted, but up till now, I think it's over 1 month now. Up till now, no response yet, and I don't know what else to do. How to get in contact with because I'm afraid if I don't go and then do double registration. So, and I intend to ask the Prime Minister in next meeting maybe what step I should take again. But since the Minister of Data is here, I mean, different, what do you call it, information system is here, I think, yes, I can ask her the question when she is available again. Because when she was speaking, I was quite busy. I didn't follow up so that I will know the kind of question I will ask. And I believe maybe subsequently I will do that. Now, the issue of debt ministry in the zoo, our Prime Minister have made a vehement ban over it. He has made a statement that that ministry is not acceptable in Biafra land territory, and that is final. No appeal, no opposition. That is sacrosanct. The word of our Prime Minister is law unto itself. So, and the zoo must obey it. That is what we are saying. And for the Fulanis, they shouldn't be in a hurry to do whatever they are doing. We have patience for them. We have told them if they can go and kidnap our leader all the way miles in Africa and then think that they will have peace. There is no peace for a wicked man until they look for the head of their second of Sokoto, then they will know how serious we are. We are giving them time, and that time is fast approaching when they will understand whom we are. Okay, Mr. Ben, you can go on if you want to speak again.
No, it's a mistake. Sorry.
It's all right. Okay. You can raise up your hand if you want to speak until the minister comes back and Dr. David. Otherwise, we will continue. So, what I'm saying is that November 2nd is sacrosanct, and no Jupiter will stop the coming of Biafra. We are restoring Biafra. We are not declaring war. If they think we are declaring war, they should go ahead and do whatever they want to do. We are only merely declaring the restoration of Biafra. That's all. That's all. My sister Patricia, you can go ahead.
Okay, no, thank you, Sir Williams. I only wanted to ask a question because I got a call that from home. Some of our people back home that are voting online. So somebody called me that yesterday the IPOP group, which he doesn't know that they are the Nigerian IPOP. So I had to tell him, no, those ones are not. We don't have anything like IPOP now. We have government of Biafra in exile and de facto one in Biafra land. That any other thing coming from anywhere like ESN, IPOP, that they should know it's from the zoo and they shouldn't listen to them. And this guy was telling me that they are asking them to contribute. I said, what kind of contribution? Don't you people follow what is going on? Are you people not listening to radio or you are not getting it? So he mentioned about there's no light, this thing, that, okay. That so they don't really follow up with what is going on. So I'm just saying this for the Biafran government in homeland. If there's anything they can do to make sure that those in homeland should know the things that are happening. And then from amongst us here, since we're always on X, we should be able to let this message, these informations get to our families and friends in homeland so that they will know what is going on. Some of them still, they don't know. Secondly, he asked me, this very guy asked me that there are a lot of people from his village. He's from Imo State, Ihite. If there's anybody from that area here, because I'm from Odumegu, but this guy is from Imo State, Tito Oboma, that area. So he said that there are most of his friends that wants to vote, but they don't know how to do it because of this online something. So I told him, no, the people at home, I don't think you people have the problem of going to vote online anymore. But that I saw some of our people voting on the ground. So he said they don't have any in their area. So I don't know if anybody has information in that part of our Biafra land, Imo State, Hito, Boma, that area. If there's anywhere they know where they go to vote online so that I can pass the information to him. Thank you. That's just the question I want to ask.
I think he should be able to locate his state because he too bomb. I think if he's not under Okigwe state, he should be under Olo state or Were state. If that is clear, then we can take it off from there because Imo state does not exist again. That's defunct Imo state. I believe Hitubam is under Olo state or no, it shouldn't be Olo state. It should be Owerri state or Okigwe state. So if he can be able to find out where he fall into
Okay.
his state, then we can take it off from there
Okay,
now.
but
All
then
right.
do they have in these areas the particular place where they can go and vote online? That's exactly what he was asking.
No, if there's a de facto government in every state in different land, 40 states, there's de facto government, and they are the one running this issue of voting. They know how they do it. If you're able to find their state and then join whatever they are doing, you can be able to vote because we are still under the issue of invasion. So everything we are doing, we are using our number 6 to do it.
Yeah, Williams, Sir Williams, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
I can hear you now.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Sister Patricia, every state has its own Telegram group, Telegram platform. So any Biafran that is in the homeland should try as much as possible to find the state that he or she belongs to. Then if you be able to know where you belong to, then you ask for the Telegram group. At least they can ask us here on the media. We still have some Telegrams groups. At least if you go to our Minister of Informations or 247 and scroll down, the links are there. You recognize your state, you check for their Telegram group, you join. When you get into that Telegram group, then you make you make your introduction. And any question you ask on that group, they will direct you on what to do where it entails to the voting of a thing. Very, very important. If you are in the homeland, these are for those who are in the homeland. Thank you so much. Yeah, King Effiong or Sister Patricia, are you done with that?
Yeah, I'm done with it. Thank you. I will only get the app and then send to them so that they will know where they belong and get in touch with their Telegram
So,
group. Thank you for that.
Okay.
thank
Okay,
you. And I think
please,
the minister is here.
just a second, okay? Let me respond also to Sister Patricia. Thank you, madam, for this
All right.
information. And I just posted 3 different means of voting. There's one where you need to log in and vote or upload the voter card. And there are a series of numbers that our people in the homeland can call. So there are so many different ways for people to vote. They don't necessarily need to find the physical polling booths. There are places where people can vote in person, but given the way things are, these people, they know how they do it. And we cannot come here and tell this brother on how to do it. He is supposed to be the one identifying them via the means that they use to identify and disseminate information. But the one that we can give to him and to everyone that needs to vote in the homeland or even in diaspora, we've posted it here. If you check this handle, you will see it. And I also posted it on this X space now. So there are 3 different ways of doing that, and you have about 10 different numbers that he can call. So please pass that information, and that brother should also circulate the information to whoever that is in the homeland that needs to vote. Thank you very much.
Yes, my minister. Sorry, I have a humble question to ask. I don't know if you can address me immediately, sir. Now.
Okay, yeah, I'm listening.
Yes, ma'am. I applied for the ID card, I think last month, early last month. And after filling all the required informations, I got to the place of upload the document. I uploaded my visa because I remember I asked Prime Minister in one of the space meetings we had last month that those that have address in America and in Canada and live in Nigeria, can they also benefit in applying for this ID card? He said yes. That the visa will be the requirement for the acceptance. So I said okay. I filled it and I uploaded the video, I mean the visa, and it goes to the point of submission. I submitted. But up till now, I have not had any response back. And I'm apprehensive if I should go and try to reapply, whether it's going to be a double application. So I heard on my piece, and I'm happy you are here today, man. So let me ask this question. Well, do I still have to wait for the response, or have I made any mistake in my applications? I don't know if you have received the application.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your question. My first question to you, what application type did you use?
The first one, the type A.
Okay, did you go through Jumio verification?
I did, I did everything because it was my, what do you call it? My internet handler helped me to fill it. The person that manages my account, I was there present. So all the questions I was answering it, the junior and everything. I think I answered everything. And then even my children, I had to write their names, and then my wife, my village, every other thing, information. And it gets to the point of submission of documents. And I uploaded my visa, and it went through. And the last point was submit. I submitted and it went through. There was no response, whether it is accepted or whether it is rejected or denied.
And what do you mean?
I said no. When I asked the question,
What do you mean by you uploaded your visa?
yes, because I live in the zoo, and I asked the Prime Minister last time whether we that are living in the zoo, that we are pursuing to travel out of the country and come back, but we live in the zoo. Like me, I live in Abuja, and I feel all those information. So when it goes to the point of submitting document, because he told me that we are not using Nigerian documents, so that is only my visa that is
Okay.
that will be accepted.
Okay, I get what you mean.
Yes.
So
So I uploaded the visa.
you uploaded the passport with a visa stamp on it.
Yes,
Okay.
the stamp of the yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. So if you went through Jumio and you successfully submitted your application, just sit tight, okay? We are reviewing.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
ma.
we are reviewing. And when we come to your application, if we need more information and you entered the correct email that we can contact you
Yes,
via, then we will send you an email and ask you to either correct some errors or send us additional information. All right. If
yes,
you
ma.
want,
Yes, ma.
a direct response, what you can do is to DM me on this handle. When I have the chance, I will go specifically look, and if there's additional information, I will let you know.
Yes,
Okay.
ma. I believe the additional information. Yes, ma. Sorry, I did not upload my passport. That is my face, my facial, my passport photograph. But I remember when I voted, my passport photograph was uploaded. So when the thing was accepted, my submission, I said maybe the system is going to now take my passport from there. So, but
Okay.
in this
No.
ID card,
So
okay,
what I will now tell
okay,
you, because you said you did not upload your passport photograph. So what you need to do is to go to a
yes,
professional photographer. Now that you've yourself identified something you did not do, go to a professional photographer,
yes,
take a professional photo and digitally upload that. Okay? When you do that, submit your
okay, ma.
application again. All right?
Okay, ma.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, ma. Thank you, ma. I quite appreciate it.
Thank you.
King Jason, go ahead with your questions.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Please, concerning
All right.
Telegram that you said every state have it. I know my state where I come from, so I want to know if we have that Telegram that I can be able to reach my home. I can be able to reach my people in their homeland. I mean, in my own. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
I said.
Yes, go ahead.
I said I know my state where I come from. So I want to know if I thought we have because you said that each state have Telegram. So please, I want
Yes.
to know my own so that I'm able to know how I can donate my stuff there.
Okay, you have to DM the minister. The minister of information is here. It's at Barawa. Yeah, follow him and DM him, and then he will direct you on what to
I
do.
follow him now. I've been following him for a very
Because
long time.
okay, that's what I'm saying. Just send him a message on how you can get your Telegram group.
Okay.
Because state, I'm not among it. I would have sent it to you, but I cannot because
I'm just
I don't have the power to do
we
that.
don't.
Yeah, they have their own destiny. Maybe I will request for it and then send to you. But the best thing for you to do is to follow any minister here and then DM him and request for the telegraph. It will be given to you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, Mazi Benowa, go
Thank
ahead.
you very much. Since our professor is here, this question is absolutely directly. Just want clarification about it. Professor, you're welcome again to our midst. I have received an email from the BSA, and the area that was highlighted, which absolutely number one, they said the signature is required. And this signature that was required, I did it on a white plain paper. Then I uploaded it on my laptop and uploaded it on that place. But in retrospect, this when you snap some this white background, it turned to slightly gray. So I don't know if it's acceptable, or I don't know how you want me to do it. And my signature I did there was with black pen, because in UK here we don't use blue pen anyway for messages, even when I was still working with the at the hospital. as a critical care nurse. And the second aspect of it is that the passport. The passport was unacceptable, as shown here, and that passport was taken on the professional photographer.
Hello. I can't really hear you. There's a background noise there that I can't hear you.
Probably maybe someone is on his someone's mic is open. Can you close your mic, please, Mr. Williams? Okay, are you hearing me now?
Can you
Yeah,
hear
I can
me?
hear you. Am I being heard now? Professor Chema, I'm hearing. Are you hearing me now? Oh, no. Hello?
I can hear you. I can hear
Okay, I don't know
Prof.
if Prof is hearing me. Prof, probably you may be hearing,
Just hold on.
she might be hearing me at the, when speaking. I said I received an email.
Hello, I can now hear
Oh,
you.
dear.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Prof.
Can you hear
Yes,
me?
I can hear you.
Loud and clear, man.
Okay. Let me get you. Okay. All right. What was the question?
Yeah, I received an email from the BSA, and I was told that the signature that is required. Meanwhile, I did the signature on a white plain paper, but not a big one, just a small white paper. Probably, maybe they want me to do it on A4, which I will definitely do as soon as possible. And that my signature, I did it in a black pen, because here in UK we don't use a blue pen. It depends on the areas. As a critical care nurse, we use black pen anyway, because that is readable on the when it's printed or when it's scanned. So I don't know. You said the signature is required. Probably, do you want me to put it on the page? That same page, because I downloaded it to that page, which says signature. And the number two, the photograph was unacceptable. And this photograph, it was a gray background photograph, which is done in a professional here. So, which we normally do if we want to renew our British passport. So I don't know, probably you want me to do it again. That is absolutely what I don't understand. But the third one is the ID card. They probably, I remember I uploaded only first page of my British passport. Probably I will upload the first and second page, but they are on the same page altogether. If that is, that will be fine. I just want clarification, because mine is suspended at the moment. Thank you very much. If you can hear me.
Okay, thank you very much. Perhaps you were the one that was suspended last night. Yes. If you are uploading your passport, your international passport, and this is to everyone, if you choose to upload your international passport, we need the 2 pages. That biometric page, you must upload both pages. Okay? If you just upload one, your application will be sent back to you. And on that same issue, it's important, when people want to upload passports, they must make sure it is their international passport. Some of you will choose, I will upload passport, but you upload your driver's license. It will be sent back to you. So for international passport upload, take the image of the 2 pages, upload that as one document. If you are uploading your driver's license or your permanent residency card or your student ID card or any other thing that you have that is government issued card, you will be asked to upload the front and the back. If you only upload the front, it will be sent back to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. On the
Thank you.
signature aspect, is it on a sheet, A4 foolscap? Because I did that, but I don't know why it was marked that needs a signature. I don't know whether you want me to do it directly on that, because I transfer it from a small white piece to that page. I don't know. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
yes. Thank you for this question. We made some changes on the signature because we need your signature to be on a black ink and white paper. But our people are using anything they want: red paper, green paper, orange paper. Therefore, we removed the signature upload option. Now you must sign your forms electronically and live. So if your form is returned back to you because of signature, it might be that one, you signed on paper and that paper is not pure white. Or it might be that you used any other thing that is not a black ink. So right now, if you are asked to sign, just go back and sign. It has to be electronic. There's no option anymore for you to upload. All right.
Oh,
Thank you
okay.
for that question, because it's important that we clarify on that.
Okay. What about if I don't have the device to do the signature online, except I use the phone, my phone, that I can use a little pen on it? I don't know, because on the other one, what about if I write my name, because it may just my name, or I just draw my name? Will that be acceptable? That does not looks like the one on my international passport.
You will try to use what is your signature, your mouse. So you don't have to have a special device the way our form is now. Okay. Even if you're using your desktop computer and you get to that, use the mouse. Use your thumb or your index finger to hold down on the left side of the mouse and then draw your signature. It is easy.
Okay, okay, Professor Choma, it's easy, but it will not be good. It will not look clean. That's okay. Anyway, I'll do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You are a Biafran. I'm sure that you will be able to figure that out. If you are using a phone, you can use your finger. If you are using a tablet, you can use your finger. But if you are on a desktop or a laptop that you cannot use your finger to work on, try to use your mouse and create your signature. Okay, and you have the option. If you try it and it doesn't look good, just click the clear button. It clears. You try it again, it clears. You can do it 10 times, but try to get your signature in.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. That was exactly what I did,
Okay.
and it went
Okay.
through.
Thank you. Thank you for confirming. Thank you.
Very, very authentic. You know, what we are doing is original. What the Biafran government is doing is something that Nigeria can never forge. Or having that Nigeria criminal mentality, you can never be able to break junior technology. It is not possible. And that is why they are going extra mile to make sure that you get the real authentic information in. It will capture in your data. Very, very important. Thank you so much, our professor, for clarifying that. Thank you so much. Sir William, do you have anything to say to that?
No, everything is in line, my brother. The prof have done a substantial job to the questions we asked. So whatever remains is what we are going to do next. Like in my own side is to upload my passport photograph, and that is all. I signed and then I did everything. It was okay. So we move.
Thank you. So, go and spread the message across that the Biafran Republic government in Ezra have started the issuance of ID card, Biafran ID card for those in diaspora. Tell those in your yard, in your neighbors, tell them that they have commenced the registration of the ID card for Biafrans in diaspora alone. Very important. We spread this message and information. Thank you so much. Our minister, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I am happy that my head of department of the database system is here to be able to attend to some questions, even though I was not like 40 minutes. I appreciate everyone, and I'm happy that you're asking important questions that will clear your doubt on the way forward of whatever you need on the ID card. Have you got Biafra ID card? That is where we are today. We want the media to know, just like my minister of the gospel said, David Nana. Tell the entire world that the Biafran government in exile have started issuance of Biafra ID card to Biafrans, and the Biafra ID card is facilitating Biafrans in all ramifications. Biafrans in diaspora are enjoying the Biafran government in exile in a grand style, and it is paying off. This very government is paying off. And also, we want Biafran people to understand that as this government is doing a lot of things, they are the main reason why Biafra land is safe, secured, and sound. And on this very note, let us connect some dots so that as you later pick the mic, you will understand in a broader scale what this government is all about, what they have done for you, what they will continue to do, and what is speaking out already, and the testimonies, and from which angle they are coming. Because Biafran government and Biafran people have gone past the era of complaint, protest, petition, and writing on the media alone. Now the lobbyists are speaking for the government of Biafra, and through the government of Biafra for the Biafran people. There is one set of people that is helping one Nigeria to continue the onslaught of people. And it is this group of people that you call International Christian Concerns. Because there is a publication where they said ICC, International Christian Concerns, published a report on Wednesday highlighting the alarming state of religious freedom for Christians in Nigeria. And they say, ICC publishes alarming report on religious persecution in Nigeria, says 50,000 Christians killed by insurgents. We want you to understand something from here. Listen up. They said the country has witnessed a stark decline in religious tolerance over the past 2 decades, with the situation deteriorating further since the emergence of Islamic extremist groups in 2009. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started preaching in 2012 and 13, thereabouts. He did not start preaching because he just loved preaching, or because he wanted to get the attention of people. Started preaching because this genocide, this massacre had started, and he started seeing it that time, as far back as 2012 and 14. But do you see what these people wrote here? The genocide that happened long before now. Since after the 1970s genocide, the genocide has been ongoing. The terrorist invasion and the slaughter of Christians have been ongoing. But these people are reporting 2009 for you. So what happens to those people that have been massacred since 1970s, after the end of the genocidal war? What happened? Is it from 2009 that the International Christian Concern Group decided to see and know that Christians have been butchered and slaughtered on a daily basis in Nigeria? if the Biafran government has not come to be, if the Biafran Defense Forces has not come to be, in 2014, in 2021, in 2022 and 2023, we would have also been writing like this and leave it on the media. As they have written this nonsense now and put it on the media, what have they done? Since they took notion of the genocide and the Islamic invasion since 2009, as they purportedly claim, because the genocide had been on, it is the genocide, it is this Islamic invasion that necessitated the coup of 1966. It is because of this genocide that we decided to declare Biafra in 67, because we were left with the devil's choice. You either run away and then you get shot and killed, or you stand and die with your own sword, fighting as a gallant man. We are able to speak of the good names of our heroes past today because they declared Biafra because they wanted to defend us, instead of them watching to see us all die. When you had happened to be the governor of the whole eastern region, and then you sat down in the east, and then they loaded lifeless heads of Biafrans that have been cut to pieces, pregnant women, mothers, children, babies in the far north. They loaded their bodies and their lifeless heads in the train, and they sent them down to Enugu to you to see as a present. What would you have done? You were already a walking corpse, so you had to declare Biafra so that you can defend your people. So it's better we stand our ground and then we fight till the last man standing than for us to fold our arms and then they will still cut our heads off. So without the Biafran government in exile, it is today that the International Christian Concern Group would have come out to come and write and say Nigerian government has aided and abetted the genocide of the indigenous people using the Islamic jihadist extremists. And they are giving record of from 2009. So all the massacre that happened under Buhari's watch, international criminal nonsense or international Christian concern, she couldn't have come out and then say something or write another one or make a very bold step that will go a long way. They say the Christian community in Nigeria has faced unprecedented violence, resulting in the death of over 50,000 Christians. During can you all hear me? I'm back.
Yes, we can hear
Loud
you
and clear,
now.
sir.
Okay,
Yeah, we
thank
can
you.
hear you.
Thank you. During Buhari's reign, over 100,000 Christians were recorded to have been used as a sacrifice for Buhari's reign of 8 years. And then, for the 3 months that Buhari was to leave office, the terrorists killed over 50,000.
Okay, ọ dị ka ha emechago. Sorry, unu ewe n'iwe. Ọ dị ka ha, let me check. Chelụkwanụ, chelụnụ. Biko na-agbaziri na ya ọ nọ na comment section, man. He is not worthy to be on my page platform again. He insulted our prime minister. Yeah, no, on the comment section. We don't have anything like ESN no more. No more. We are in Biafra government. This is my page. I determine what happened on my page. Hold on, let me fix. In this struggle, do you know how many people that have died? Our prime minister, autopilot. Chelo no na no adim busy chelo ka me ihe na eme na computer ngwa onu na ya na ekuzi ka m na ekwunu ka m me ihe na eme na computer ngwa che ka m webata ya n'elu ka m webatakwa ya ka m webata ya na ọ bụrụ na ọ ga-abata chelo ka m webata ya unu ewe n'iwe biko ndị YouTube unu na akwu na ekuzi na okwu ka m me ihe na eme na computer ịnụ ihe o kwuru ndị si ịnụrụ ihe o kwuru na ndị si ọ bịagere ata n'ahụ biko nụ
should convince me. I asked only one question. If people are turning around, I asked people, what is the meaning of autopilot?
At this stage, you can't
ask me now, what is the meaning of IKOM? I will ask you proper. I will answer you properly. But you cannot even define the
okay. Can I end there this one? Because can I end there this one? Can be there another one? Oh? When you were just hanging here, we will end this one. We will start it with a new topic. Happen on again. Can we be here na palo big one time? No, I'm not here. I'm not here. Here now on TikTok the egwu. Mother ata now. Sorry about that. Let's end this program, please, Biafra. And we are starting it again.